previously worked in Conestoga College, Mohawk College, as the International Students Recruitment Officer. I just welcome to our live daily Q&A stream, to our social media groups, and if you have any questions, please join. I'll be here for the next 3 to 4 hours. Usually, I'm here from 9:30. Today's been a bit late. I had some urgent emails to reply. 1 o'clock, 1:30, I'll be here, and you can find the Zoom link in the post, in the video link, or in the post you would see the Facebook or in our social media. Just a quick update. You guys, we had a fantastic welcome party last Sunday, and it was very nice to see so many international students. And I think I posted some of the pictures in our Facebook group and in our Facebook page, and also in our WhatsApp groups. So we are having another party now in Kitchener, Waterloo. We have many students in Conestoga College. We have at least 200 plus students every year in Conestoga, and so the party will be on 21st August at 11:30 at Bombay Wheel Restaurant. So I kindly, if you are a CIP student for January 22 intake, May 22 intake, September 22 intake, and January 23 intake, please register, and we'll be happy to meet you finally, at the party. Last year, there were many students who were studying online. Some of them, there were delayed decisions, and they were studying from India. So we just want to take this opportunity to meet you all. We will also have, we also have a jacket, CIP branded jacket. We will also have a lottery, traditional lottery. What we have, the first prize will be $500, and then $250, then $100 and $50. And we also have about 5, maybe more fossil watches raffle for all the students who come to the party. So guys, please out, and we'll be happy to meet you in person. Okay, so I was just talking to Aditya here. So Aditya, from the study visa perspective, it is very important that you you choose a program which is related to your current job and future career prospects. That's very important. And second, academics and consistent work experience is very important. Okay, so what is your academic profile like? What is your age? What is your highest level of education?
Yes, sir. So I'm 29, and
Okay.
my highest graduation was BTech in civil engineering. I graduated in 2016, and later on I worked in the same domain, civil engineering, until 2018.
Okay.
So later I shifted
So
to
what is your percentage in your bachelor's stream?
as a CGPA. I have like 5.5.
See, 5.5. Anything under 60%. 60% is the minimum benchmark what most officers look into. Okay, so that is very important, right? 60% is very important minimum. It doesn't mean that you get refusal. We've had people, okay, who have been approved even with 55%, but again, it's but it's not it's not 100% visa approval rate. In general, the visa approval rate from India is about 70 to 80%. And if you have low academics, it is a very high risk of refusal. Also, if you have, if you have a high number of backlogs, also it is refusal. And if you choose a program which is not relevant to your current job, future career prospects, also a high risk of refusal. So you have 5.5 CGPA and backlogs.
I do have 8
backlogs. So it's a 50-50 in your situation. So what is your current job, Aditya?
I'm working as a web developer, software engineer.
That is very good. So how many years experience do you have?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Okay. So do you 2 years? Are you into front end, back end, or full stack?
Front end.
You're into front end. Okay. So that's good. So you have 2 years of consistent work experience officially, and you receive your salary in your bank account, right?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
That's very good. So what have you researched about Canada?
Um, Frankly speaking, I haven't researched much. All the information that I've gathered is through my friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so they say that's what I've been talking to Sandeep a while ago regarding what is the actual work permit that is offered to a 1 year degree, and what is the criteria for 1+1 and all
Yeah.
that.
Since
And
this is Yeah,
at the
since
same
this is
time,
new for you, Aditya, let me
uh,
share you our link. So this is a permanent link, Zoom link for all the people who are joining our CIP Zoom meeting for the first time. This is our virtual office, and we are here from morning 10:30 in the 10:30 India time. In the morning India time, we have our North India team. Gujarat team. In the afternoon, we have our Anilji and our South India team. And in
yeah,
the evening, which is morning Canada time, myself and Sandeep from our Canada team are here.
yeah,
Okay. So, and I've also shared, if you have any short queries, because there are always many people here, waiting for advice. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, basically
yes,
a license, not an it's, I can represent legally, immigration and visa cases, but there is a limitation, not a full immigration lawyer, but so here in Canada, usually if you want to have an appointment, usually lawyers charge RCICs and lawyers charge for 30 minutes, $100 to $200 based on their practice. So we try to help students every day, and I'm in the morning from 9:30 to 12, 1 o'clock, and we provide free consultation to for all the people who come. So getting back to what we were discussed, so 1 year will be tricky. What is happening now? In general, because Canada, as you know, we have a point-based system for immigration. Yeah,
okay,
you will get your invitation to apply for your PR after you hit a certain. So the last draw, the score, the last draws, the scores have been very high. One,
uh,
because COVID, the express entry was paused and then it restarted. But last month in December, technical issues and they paused this draw. So, when it is paused, there are more people in the pool with a higher score. So it will fall down for the next, if the express entry draws are consistent for the next 5 to 6 months, it will fall, but it will still be around 460 to 470 because there are so many people with the score, almost about 80,000 people, 60 to 80,000 people in the pool. So it will always be there. So what happens when you go for a 1 year program? We have so many students who, reach out to me every day in the Zoom. They have only taken a 1 year program. As such, they only have 1 year postgraduate work permit, right? So when there are no draws or when there is express entry is paused, the score will be high. And it's very difficult for them if they have about 470, 480, it is difficult for them. They will not get their ITA and their work permits are expiring. And
yeah,
postgraduate work permit is only issued once in a lifetime and it cannot be extended, and only an employer can support you with a closed work, but it's a very difficult process and requires an LMIA.
okay,
Okay, so what happens is 1 year, I'm telling you practical situations. We had students who took 1 year program. Unfortunately, they got delayed in finding a job. We had students who got laid off from work. Happens, right? They don't get along with the managers or the project closed, so happens, right? So this is a reality. We had students whose parents met with an accident. I had one student from Vapi, Gujarat. He could not go, but his parents were in ICU. I always remember I kept him telling him, he got his PR eventually, but it was at a serious, emotional stress. Parents met with an accident. There were a couple of weeks in IU and he could not go, was sitting at here
yeah,
because he couldn't do his job. So these things happen. I had one student who, parents got sick with COVID. I
yeah,
had one student whose father passed away and he could not go.
yeah,
So 1 year is very risky. You don't really know. So play safe. If there is an opportunity and if you want to take the risk it is good, but again, high IELTS score is very important. High CRS score is very important. And obviously, if you have a confirmed job offer, right, your employer, you know that your employer will not lay off, you have a project, then you can go for a 1-year program. But again, with IRCC, we don't know what is happening, right? Express entry from spring is supposed to be changing. There'll be targeted draws. They might be specific draws. Even the higher score, they might be, specific, some parts of specific, some targeted draws for healthcare workers, IT workers, for based on the language, French, or maybe Ukrainians. Some draws for Ukrainians who are here on, special open work permit. So these things you never know. So it is always safe to go for a 2-year program so that you will get a 3-year postgraduate work permit. Okay. So there are some programs, most IT programs in Canada do require a bachelor's in computer science, but there are few exceptions. Have you heard of, there are few exceptions in some colleges if you're looking into full development. Did you, have you heard of a city called Waterloo?
I did. One of my friends studied in Waterloo University, if it's the same city.
Yeah, Waterloo University. So Waterloo is the technology corridor of Canada. This is the home of Google Canada. And Waterloo Conestoga College is located here. They have 84 postgraduate programs. No other college in Canada has so many programs as Conestoga College, including the IT programs. They have excellent IT programs. Let me just share you, programs in Conestoga College, right? So guys, if you are in the first time in our CIP, I've shared our details. So please, this is our Facebook group, and we have about 50,000, 52 or 53,000 people out there. So please join. And if you have any queries, please post in a Facebook group or WhatsApp group, and you can connect with many other people in the same. So Conestoga College, they have many programs. So if you go to international, go to the page, click international at the top, and here international programs, and you have to choose PG program, postgrad programs. Okay. Click for credential and go for Ontario College Graduate Certificate Program. These are the programs for students who have bachelor's, only graduate certificate programs. And you will see, 84 programs, many IT programs, cloud management, computer application security, computer application development, digital solutions management, right? Financial technology, information technology, business analysis, information technology, infrastructure, network security, project management, mobile applications. A very good program for you is web development. Okay. Yeah. So this program, 2 programs I could advise you. If you are looking for a 2-year program, web development is a good program. The reason why this program accepts students, if you do not have an IT computer science background, you will be able to apply if you have 3 years of work experience in IT. Okay. This is one program, admission, a 2-year or a degree in computer science, or a minimum of 3 years related industry experience. Okay. So this is one program. I know you only have 2 years of experience, but again, by the time you decide and come, maybe it might take some time. So I'll just share you this link here.
Yes.
Okay. And then also another program which is a very good program for students who are from non-IT background, and if you are okay with the 1 year, computer application development. We have many students who have successfully completed this program and are working as IT professionals. This is a 1-year program, and this program is open to everyone who are from non-IT background as well. Okay, so it doesn't require work experience. Any student who is interested in IT can look into this program. It has an optional co-op, but this is only a 1-year program, right? So if you complete this 1-year program, you can go for another 1-year program, no big deal, and you will be eligible for 3-year postgraduate work permit. Waterloo is a great place. Conestoga College. I started my career with Conestoga College, and in fact, I live here in Waterloo. It's a great place, very calm, and I would probably say, it's not too big and not too small. The population is about 7 lakhs, and it is only 50 minutes from Toronto International Airport. So I live in a house, a new house, which was built in 2018, and I bought this house for about $1 million. The same house, if I want to buy in Toronto, would cost me at least, would cost me at least two to $3 million. So that is a huge difference. So if possible, I would advise all students to, Toronto is fun initially, but later on, Toronto is fun, but it's definitely not the perspective of living. It's not really the best option in the future. Okay, just a short video about Waterloo, and I'll take it from there.
Waterloo is a place for builders, for people who work hard to make something bigger and better than they could achieve alone. From automotive and advanced manufacturing to information and communications technology, we're not just innovating, we're inventing the future. Thousands of startups and multinational brands work shoulder to shoulder, creating what's next, together. Our world-renowned post-secondary schools produce successful founders and dedicated employees, driven forward by cutting-edge research centers, accelerators, the world's largest free incubator, and corporate innovation hubs. The breadth, depth, and quality of these resources form a strong and resilient ecosystem that offers unparalleled support. Wherever you look, you'll see passionate people who take creative risks, try new things, and do more of what they love because of where they live. This is a place where the best and the brightest come to make an impact. In Waterloo, things are changing fast. We're charting new territory, solving complex problems, and growing billion-dollar businesses. We are inventing the future.
This is Waterloo. This is my hometown, and great option for students who are from IT background, from mechanical background. Many opportunities here as well, but again, definitely a lot of competition, and but in all my 13 years of experience working here with Canadian institutions, it is only a question of time to find a job. Hard work is important, and also obviously a skill set is very important, and you'll find a job. It's not an issue, especially from IT. Things are much better than the US. We don't really have massive layoffs. What you're seeing in the US, we don't have here in Canada, thankfully. Okay, so Sridhar, so take your time, and I shared you our Facebook link, our WhatsApp link. Do your due research. We usually do not accept students, with multiple backlogs. But again, you're on the borderline, and we might be able to consider your application. So where are you from? You're from Rajahmundry, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me connect you with Naresh from her team. Okay. And let's see. Okay.
Sir,
I'll give you Naresh's number, and we
Yeah.
can take it from there. Naresh. Yeah, so this is Naresh's number. He's the manager for our AP team.
Okay.
Okay, so please do connect with him if you have any queries. And as I said, this Zoom is a permanent Zoom link. And in the afternoon, we have our Telugu team, South India team. So feel free to connect. Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. And I kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Please do not raise hands. Just post a short message, because there are many people who come and join every day, at least about 25 to 50 people easily join every day for this free consultation. So please post a short message and I will follow the order of the messages. At 12 o'clock, I log this meeting so that new people cannot join, and I'll finish with all of you. Okay. So I think I see Niranjan from Toronto, Sai Kumar from Toronto, Ganesh from Etobicoke, Harsha from Windsor. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, just I see Ganesh here. Ganesh, I'll just fast track you. Ganesh is one of our students, and he is in York University, HR. Ganesh, good morning, Ganesh.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Anything urgent or important, Ganesh? Yeah, nice to meet you. Ganesh was at our Toronto party on the weekend, and last weekend, not this weekend, and it was nice meeting you, Ganesh. Thanks for helping out there.
Nice meeting you again, sir. It was a wonderful party. And the question I had is like, for the next intake, do I need to opt definitely for September only, or can I opt for January? Is that possible?
Yeah, so
And
international students who are studying a one-year program, they can take a break between the studies, 1+1. Okay. So for example, you started in January, you can take a break between your first program and second program from September, October, November, December, maximum 150 days. And during this period, you can also work full-time.
awesome. So I
Okay,
just
but
wanted to
again, I think,
confirm that.
yeah, I think you had your visa submitted before October 7th, right? So
Yes,
you're not eligible to work full-time more than 20 hours. And I think it's
even in the break as well.
even in the break as well. In the break, general rules, students can work full-time, no issues with that.
Okay, got it. So even I
Okay.
can work full time on SIN.
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, got it. So generally during this time, I cannot work full time while I'm studying. I need to work
No,
only 20 hours. Yeah, I know that.
no, Ganesh. See, when was your visa submitted?
November 7th. So during this
Then
time, I need
no,
to
I'm
only work
sorry.
20 hours. Yes.
So for all the students who have submitted their study visa applications
Yes.
or extensions before 7th of October, you can work full time. But again, after the 7th of October, if it was submitted, you are only limited to 20 hours. Very unfair, but
Yes.
again, IRCs probably wanted to restrict. I initially thought it was an error, but again,
Yes.
I think it was a mechanism to not to flood the whole economy with international students. And there was also a backlash as to, many international students might not focus on the studies and might work full time, not paying attention to the studies. So maybe that was the reason. But anyway, yeah, so you can take a break and you can start your studies in January. Okay.
Yes. And also, I haven't decided yet on the course, but I have decided one thing. If I'm going to take a next course, that would be definitely with a co-op.
Yes, in business programs, very limited co-ops. The reason why is because employers usually have to delegate resources. Only big companies have that resources, to have a manager who will train these co-ops, who will spend time with co-ops. So from business side, you don't really find many co-ops, but from IT or technicals, yes, there are programs with co-op options. There's a shortage of people for technical, and that is where most companies want to invest their resources in the co-op. So look for it, and I hope it works out. Okay. So I remember talking to you many times. Ganesh was one of
Yes.
us, and he actually was refused visa, and later on,
And it's not once, twice. I was
he
refused
was
twice,
refused
even
twice.
after getting a GC
Sometimes
underscore.
there's no logic, and he reapplied again, and not much changes to the SOP, and he was approved again. Yeah, but thankfully everything worked out, and he is here in Canada. So yeah, Ganesh, be in touch with Sandeep from our team, and CIP students, if you have any queries, please feel to reach out to me 5 to 7 p.m. in the evening. You can call me on my cell phones. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, definitely. And thanks for everything that you do for the students.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for you guys as well. I'm able to do because many students like you have trusted us, and they're giving an opportunity for us to, not just business perspective, but also building a reputation as one of the reliable agencies for studying in Canada. Thank you, Ganesh, and thanks to all the students. We've never advertised in India since I started. I'm thinking, but again, as of now, it's been since I started my India offices from 2017, we've never advertised. And whatever we have achieved, we receive almost about 1,000 applications every year. And it is all through the social media and through the word of mouth of reference from good people like Ganesh and you.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Sure. Thank you, Ganesh. Take care.
you too, sir.
Have a nice day. Yeah. Jenica from Mumbai. Jenica. Jenica, are you here, Jenica? Yeah, I think Jenica might have left. Niranjan from Toronto.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, Niranjan.
Hi, sir. I want to apply for PR, so I just want to know I have some queries.
Okay, sure. I think Om also was, I think he messaged me a couple of times, Om, right? As well. So, yeah. Hello, Om.
Yeah, hi Gautham, how are you doing? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for joining. I try to give 3-4 hours every day free consultation so that rest of the day I can carry on with my work, emails with my clients, with meetings for all the immigration. We have many offices. I have offices in India, Philippines, Brazil, Eastern Europe. So a lot of things happen. Unless I put my cell phone, there is no stop to WhatsApp messages, no stop to calls, and it keeps on happening all day, no end. So I'm just trying to, the best I can to support.
Oh shit! Oh my god, I'm at the nine.
Sorry for that.
Oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
at the come. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, some spammers had to delete them. Okay, so getting back to what we were discussing on. So Niranjan, so what is PR in Canada? It's a point-based system. Okay, so point-based system. What is your current status, Omar? What are you doing here? And Niranjan, you're also here in Toronto, right? Are you on a postgraduate work permit?
Yes, sir. And my work permit is going to expire in this December.
This December, Jan 23. Did you go for a 1-year program or a 2-year program?
No, two-year program, sir.
That's good, 3 years. And how about you, Omar?
Yeah, so my work permit will expire next year in the month of July, and right now I'm on my postgraduate work permit. I
Next
work
June.
for a bank.
Okay. That's
Well, yeah. So over
Yeah,
here
so-
now.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah, so interesting times coming up. From spring, we expect some changes. But again, for all the international students, the priority has always been, I talked to so many colleagues in the industry and also many immigration lawyers and also, sometimes, government officials. So the priority will always stay international students who are spending their time and effort here. Government will have pathways for international students. There's actually been a lot of push from many organizations to provide a pathway, clear pathway to international students for different programs. Okay, so for all the students, unfortunately, as you know, you cannot extend your postgraduate work permit, right? That is one. So next, what is an option, right? You can look into. Unfortunately, again, Ontario has difficult options when it comes to the provincial nomination. But again, for some students, it might work out. That's one option. And for IT professionals, if you are a highly skilled professional, there is, global talent stream. Okay, global talent stream is a fast track program, and within 2 to 4 weeks, if you have an employer supporting you, you are a highly highly skilled professional in IT, then you can apply for this program. There are two, you can see the difference. So one of my students who is from Delhi is studying cybersecurity in York University, and he was able to get a full-time job while he was studying. He was one of the lucky ones whose application was submitted before 7th of October, and he got his visa through. And he only came for a one-year program, and the company is actually supporting him with a global talent stream. Okay, so this is a good option if you're from IT, right? So let me just share you this link. That is one option. Second, the other option, if you're looking at provincial opportunities, is OINP. You see this website. So Ontario has different streams: employee job offer, foreign worker stream. This is if you're a foreign worker with a job offer in Ontario. Employer job offer, international student stream. Okay, if you have an employer supporting you, then you can apply for this, but it's a difficult process. There is also the master's stream and the postgraduate stream. So I think let's dive into this. These two streams might be interesting for students who are in Ontario. So for the job offer for international students, I'll share you this link. You can just go through the details, but it is a bit complicated, requires extensive support from the employer. Okay. If you look at the employer requirements, general requirements is that the company should be at least 3 years in business before submitting the application. The business premises, they should have a physical premises in Ontario, and they should not have any outstanding orders. Employment, they should not have any employment issues out there, occupational health and safety. Revenue, if the company is located in Toronto, they should have a revenue of at least one, Toronto and Greater Toronto area. They should have a revenue of $1 million. And if it is, not in GTA, outside of GTA, $500,000, they should have also at least 5 people, full-time people, Canadians or permanent residents working, and 3 people who are, if it is, outside of GTA. Okay. So bit of a complicated process. There is an employer form the employer has to submit, and also there are factors here. You have to meet the scoring factors. For example, if you have a job offer from NOC tier, NOC 0 to 1, you have 10 points, 2 to 3, it is 8 points, and no points for tier 4 or 5. And also, yeah, so if you go through this, but it's a complicated process. Most employers would not really look into all this to support. So good program, but again, it's a bit complicated, but do check in. The other program is for students who are from skilled trades, in-demand skills. Okay, so in-demand skills. So if you are an international student or worker here in Canada, then you can also apply in demand program. And here, if you look into the eligible occupations, home support workers, caregivers, related occupations, these are lower tier 4 and 5 category as well. So you can get into these occupations: meat cutters, construction trades, livestock, harvesting laborers, industrial butchers, machine operators, metal working. Many students are from mechanical background are in these jobs as well. Machine operators, chemical plant operators, plastic person. These are all the jobs which are in tier 4 and 5, which are eligible if you have a job offer, full-time job offer, and your employer willing to support you in these jobs. You can also apply for the Ontario immigration program. Employer has to demonstrate that this position is urgently necessary for the employer's business and they are unable to find a job, and it should be here in Ontario. So these are the options. For all the students, my advice, if you still have about 1 year and if your CRS score is very low, I would advise you to look into options for Atlantic immigration program or provincial nominee programs. Okay. So, Niranjan?
Yes, sir.
So does it make sense? So what is your current situation, Niranjan? Your work permit is expiring in October, right?
In December, sir.
In December, right? And what is your current CRS code?
It's 437, sir.
437.
Yes.
Okay.
My query is I have a Indian experience, but I haven't put that in the study permit while I'm coming to Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I
So,
want to add that into the
so why
CEC.
did you make such an error? Because you remember a lot of agencies in India study, especially, it's become a sub-agent recruitment model where uh, there are so many there's so many scammers out there, and many people in the education industry who have no clue. They have never lived abroad, they have never traveled abroad, and you know and they are in the process of education consulting, and they don't understand immigration, so they don't advise you properly, right? So I always request students to take help of agencies who are RCICs or who are in India and also have offices in Canada, so that they can help you after you come here to Canada. Okay. So in your situation, if you have not uh, if you have not actually indicated, it is a pain. So if it is an error by mistake, you can write a justification letter and explain that you have missed in error. But again, it's usually misrepresentation when you have not provided full details. It is not. So what was the reason, Niranjan? Why didn't you provide the details?
Actually, I was working at the time, and my consultancy never approached me regarding that, and they did the process.
This is, remember, you are the person who is signing the application, and so it's risky. Generally, no. If you're, like your work experience, what you have information, what you have indicated in your previous applications should be on par with what you are applying. But again, if there is an error, because so remember, the consultancy, nobody knows about the consultancy. When you're applying for the study visa, the consultancies, even though they are not authorized, they're applying on your behalf, right? So you are the person who is signing uh, the application. Okay.
Yes, sir. But
So it is your responsibility to ensure that all the information provided is accurate and honest, right? So it is a pain. If you have a logical explanation, then you want to take a risk, go ahead and do it. But again, in your situation, Indian work experience is good. My advice to all international students, freshers, try to get 1 year work experience, because in Canada we have a point-based system, and even 1 year official work experience, qualified work experience in India will boost your CRS score. For freshers, it's going to be a bit of a pain unless you have 1 or 2 years of work experience and or a very high IELTS score. It's going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, so tough to comment on that. If you want to take a risk, it is your choice, but it is not really correct not to provide the information. Okay.
yes, sir. I have one more query regarding my experience. The thing is, I got a placement while I was studying in college, and I have 3 months of internship experience, and I have 10 months of experience after graduating. So does that count as an experience?
So if you're looking to overseas work experience, uh, any work experience which is full time
Mhm.
will and paid will be considered. Okay. If you go on to this eligibility for Canadian experience class, or if you're looking at the eligibility for any other program, for example, federal skilled worker program, right? Overseas work experience, it should be at least, right? For example, let me just share you this link here. Just show you this link. For example, federal skilled worker program, your skilled work experience must be in the same type of job, have same knock as the job you want to use for immigration. Primary occupation was within the last 10 years, paid work, okay? Have been paid wages or on commission. Volunteer work or unpaid internships will not count.
Okay.
And 1 year continuous work, it should be 1560 hours, total 30 hours per week. At least 1 year continuous job. It should be full time at one job, 30 hours, 12 months, 1 year full time, or it can be equal amount in part time, or it can be full-time at more than one job as well. Okay. So this is what is required. If it is not paid, then you cannot.
Yes, sir. My internship is paid for the 3 months that I have worked while I'm in college.
Okay, and you have the bank statements and everything?
Yes, sir.
Salary? Yeah. Okay, Niranjan. Well, I wish you good luck. I hope everything works out for you. But very important, work on your English. You know, English has a very high score, and it is important that you work on your English. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm planning to retake my IELTS.
Okay. Since we are talking about PR, I'll also just complete with Om as well. Om?
Yeah, Gautam. So I have a
Yes.
question. So my work permit is getting over. Like I'm in business finance, business finance program, and I work at a bank for a bank. So what do you think about that?
But
Like
how old are you, Om?
26, yeah.
You're 26, beta. So when is your work permit expiring?
Next year in the month of 2024 in the month of July.
July
I'm a bit
2024.
2024. I'm a bit worried that on the IRCC website, I have heard that they're going to create a category for international students as well.
That is what
But
we
I
are all
think
hoping. Yeah.
that's
But
right.
yeah. So how many months of experience do you already have?
It's more than a year now. Yeah.
More than a year. What is your CRS score?
Right now it's 445, but if I improve my IELTS score, I want to because and also the second thing is if I get 2 years of experience, I think it could get above 480s. Yeah, I could get
Yes.
that.
You see, you already have 1 year work experience. You have another, 1.5 years, so it should be fine. Work on your IELTS, work on your work experience. And I hope there are no surprises with your, with your job, but it should be fine. I'm 480 is pretty good score, and I don't. International students will always have an advantage. You know, you guys have put in your time and money here, and the government understands this, and they will keep these options open.
That's right. Yeah, because the thing is that coming to Canada in your early 20s now, suddenly if you leave, you have to start everything from scratch. From India. So
Exactly. And one big advantage is that international students will have 3 years of postgraduate work permit, and whatever whatever you are whatever you are sorry, some spammers today. Let me just remove them. Yeah. So when you are, it still should be fine. Financially, you spend this money, but you have 3 years of work permit to submit your, to make back the money what you have invested, and it should be fine. So don't worry. I think
yes.
you still have one. You're on the safe side. I have students who contact me, and their work permit is expiring like in 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Like they are in big trouble. And
What do
they
you think?
actually took 1 year programs. Many of them have taken 1 year programs.
That's right. Yeah, it's better to do 2 years so that you can get 3 years of work permit, then you can turn around things. Yeah, it's a bit hard for those people who have a year of
Oh,
work permit. Yeah.
yeah, sorry, just give me a second. Ребята, пожалуйста, не мешайте. Идите нахуй, пожалуйста, хорошо? Вы с вашего Путина, блин, пошли вести нахуй. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's, we help a lot of Ukrainians for
Oh, wow.
refugee programs, and there
You
are
speak
some, yes.
you speak Ukrainian as well. Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, I grew up there. I'm actually from Eastern Europe, and we've helped hundreds of Ukrainians with the free visa process. So there were some Russian spammers coming in and doing some nonsense. Yeah.
Oh,
So I
Gautam,
just said to them to hell with you guys and with Putin and kick them out.
what do you think, Gautam, to move to a different province? Like I'm thinking of Manitoba because in finance there are certain skills which are in demand. Like in finance there are certain roles which are in demand. So within RBC, if I move there, there would be an advantage because, and also the second thing is I'm worried that they might not change the policy. We are not sure what's going to happen.
Very important bit on own. See, you're already settled. It's very important that you don't resign from a job. If you are able to get another job in Manitoba or any of the provinces, look at the opportunities out there, look at the provincial nominee program, and only if you're 100% sure, take the step. To be honest, I think it should be fine for you. You have another 1.5 years, and next year your CRS will improve. Your English is very good, should be fine as well.
Okay. What do you think about the Atlantic, like PEI,
Yes, in Atlantic provinces, small provinces, I always, say Atlantic provinces are like our, northeast of India, Assam, Sikkim, Manipur, Meghalaya, very small population, very small economies. But if you have an approved employer willing to support you, then yes, definitely it makes sense. Okay. But again, you're very young, you're only 26, you have 1.5 years, you don't really have to worry. There's one student who always contacts me from Gujarat. I forgot his name, Vikas. So I've been telling him he only has about 8 or 9 months expiring. His postgraduate work permit is expiring, and I've been telling him to go to the Atlantic provinces, but he's still, and I'm not sure what he's waiting for. So, in those situations, I think it should be a pain, but in general, it should be, it should be okay.
Yeah, and what do you think? Right now, I'm working in a category job. Like, if I move to a B category job, will that be okay, or I should remain in the same knock or move at a higher low?
It doesn't matter, you already have qualifying work experience, and even if you're changing the jobs from from tier 0, 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter as long as you qualify up here. Okay, so don't panic. Unfortunately, yes, this is a huge pain. I've been in your shoes as well. I've been an international student myself, so I can understand, the anxiety, but the best you can do is to focus, improve your English, look for the job opportunities, and it should be fine with time.
That's right. Yeah, and the reason is that I also want to grow, right? So the problem is that I cannot move to a different role, like because of this. That what's gonna happen, like if my knock code doesn't match with the IRCC's criteria, moving from A to B, if they reject my application, so it will be the pain, like it hinders your growth. Like you could make much more, like if you are moving to a different role, and in terms of career as well, like.
Yeah, but again, if you see with our own, see, basically when you are, what are the work requirements, right? So this is Canadian experience class eligibility. Okay, have at least 1 year skilled work experience in Canada in the last 3 years before you apply. You can meet this, so you can have a full-time job. One job, it can be one job, it can be equal amount in part-time job, or it can be a full-time job at more than one job, right? So 30 hours, 12 months at more than one job. So you can do multiple jobs. It doesn't matter if you change your knock as long as there is a primary knock. Okay, so again, should be fine. 1.5 years, work on your English, continue your work experience, and it should be fine.
Sure. Thank you, Gautam.
You're welcome, Vita. Take care. And I've shared our WhatsApp links. If you need any help, feel free. Okay. Take care. Yeah. So sorry, I had to skip because Niranjan and Om had this express entry, and this was something which many people are concerned here in Canada. And I just was talking about it, so I went in. So Priyam Savani. Priyam Savani, are you here? Priyam, I don't see him. Yeah, Priyam, I see here. Yes, Priyam. And Harsha has been here. Harsha or Priyam?
Hi, sir. Good morning. This is Harsha. I'm from Windsor. So I'm a
Yes,
Jan
Harsha.
2000. Hello.
Yes, please, Harsha.
So I'm a Jan 2023 student. I just recently moved to Windsor like 1 month ago. So I took help of CAP for my admission and everything. So before that, I thought of getting into express entry, and for that, I tried to enroll myself into an Annamalai University PhD diploma.
Okay.
And while I was filing the application, no lab assessment, like nothing has happened. I did not write any exams after that. So the point is, I have a PhD diploma in India, and I did not mention the details in my study permit application. I only got the provisional in December, just a couple of weeks before I traveled.
Okay. So what is your issue, Harsha? Sorry, I didn't get it.
I usually get something around 28 points for that PhD diploma in India. If I make a profile, accent profile now, I usually land around something like 460 or 470.
Okay, did you indicate this in your application, in your initial study visa application?
Yes, I did not mention anything of it. It was in data analytics, and I have like 5 years experience in IT.
Okay, so I was just talking to Niranjan also, right? A couple of minutes ago, I was explaining in general, when you do not provide accurate, honest information, it is considered misrepresentation. Okay. So if you have not mentioned, and if you have a logical explanation as to why you've not mentioned, if it is an error, you can mention. But if you have intentionally not mentioned, then it is it is a bit of a pain for you, because that's misrepresentation.
All right. Okay. So you think I should not include it in next percentage profile if I create one today, something like that?
It's not what I could advise. I'm a legal counsel and telling you the law. It is misrepresentation. What you have done in the first application is providing wrong information, right?
Okay.
So that is the reason why, go to consultants who are educated, professional, and who understand the whole process. If you go to an idiot sub-agent who is in India and who's never traveled abroad, who's never traveled to Canada, and who has no clue about express entry, they would set you up with all this wrong guidance. The competition, there are so many people in the pool now, right? And even 1 point might be a difference for you from your ITA or not receiving your ITA, right? So please make sure that you go for educated consultants, professional consultants who understand the whole process and who are able to guide you, not just for your study visa. Study visa is not really difficult. If you have good academics and choosing the right program, 70 to 80% of the people will get the visa approved. Okay, so make sure that you go ahead and, try. It's your choice. If you have a logical explanation as to why you did not, please, you can try it. But again, the first application, what you have not provided accurate information is misrepresentation. I'm not sure about the consequences, to be honest.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Harsha. Take care. Work with your English, and I hope it works out.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. Sai Kumar, Sai from Toronto. Sorry, I think, are you here, Sai? Yeah, and then after Sai, I think
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good,
No,
Sai. How are you, Sai?
నేను శరత్చంద్ర వాళ్ళ బ్రదర్ని సార్ మన మీటింగ్ లో కలిశాను కదా.
Yes, Sai.
Yeah.
Sai
Hi,
was in
sir.
Toronto and he helped us there with the event. He went and bought some plates. For a long time he had to walk up the stairs. Yeah.
Yes, sir. సార్ ఇప్పుడు నేను యార్క్ యూనివర్సిటీలో పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ సైబర్ సెక్యూరిటీ చేస్తున్నాను సార్ Jan 23.
Sai, if you don't mind, can you switch to English, because there are so many other people and they might actually,
Sure, sir.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Sir, now I'm doing post graduation cyber security in York University, sir. Actually, I applied for September intake. Due to the visa delay, I deferred to Jan intake. My study permit will expire in September 31st, 2023. If I want to take the break, how is it possible, sir?
So basically, you don't have to do anything here. Your program is in January, you'll be completing. So if you take your next admission for January 24 intake, that is fine, right? So you will have to pay your tuition fees. You will apply for your study permit extension. Your current study permit is probably expiring in November, right?
No, sir. Actually, I applied for September, sir. So that's why my study permit will be expiring September 31st.
September 31st. That's still fine.
Yes.
So first, what you have to do, Sai, is to shortlist what you want to do for the second program. That is important.
Okay, sir.
So what do you want to do for your second program?
Sir, no, I'm in IT stream, sir. If I want to change to non-IT stream, does that affect my CRS score and profile?
See, it will not change your CRS profile, but what is, if you are planning to pursue a career in IT, does it make sense?
Okay.
Okay. So it doesn't make sense, but again, it is your choice. Many students, what they say is,
Yes, sir, just I had a doubt. That's why I'm asking.
I had cyber security. I have an IT second program. I don't really want to take something which is, pretty much difficult, and it happens a lot, but it is your choice. It will not affect your CRS score.
Okay, sir. Sir, whether I don't know which course I want to take in York University or any other college, I'm still in confused, sir.
It is, you will have to you think what is good for you. You are investing a lot of money, almost about $18,000 in a program. So invest in a program which will help you in your future career prospects. What is your next step, right? What are you planning to do?
Okay, sir.
Would you want to have two career options? Do you want to study cloud? Do you want to study programming, right? Do you want to, you want to stick to cyber security? This is what you will have to decide. This is very important. You can always go to generic programs like project management, those kind of programs, but again, will it help you, right? Is it something which has a return of investment? Okay. Think about it. Reach out to me. Sai, can you send me a message on WhatsApp now?
Yes, 1 second, sir.
I will connect you with one of our students. I told you he was at, the party.
Yes, sir.
And he was able to get a job and in cyber security. In fact, no. You are in cyber security, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is Nitin, very nice person, and I'm taking the liberty of connecting you with him. I'll text you. Can you text me on WhatsApp? I'll connect you with him. So his company.
Just now I text you.
Yeah, his company is supporting him.
Sir, now I took the university. Even if I took the college for next year, that doesn't affect, sir.
Doesn't. Okay.
So understand.
Yeah, that's no difference on that. So I've actually texted you his number. Please send him a text message. I will also put him a message that I've given his number to you, and he's an
yes, sir. No, I got.
He'll be able to guide you.
Sir, I'm unable to send the message in WhatsApp, sir, for this number.
Yeah, call him himself. You don't need WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Send him a text message on cell phone and tell him that Gautham sir has given. I will also text him.
1 second.
Okay, later on. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then. So any help, please reach out to me in the evening or with Sandeep sir, and we'll stay in touch.
Sure, sir. Sir, if I want to go for September intake, when should I apply, sir?
You're already late for September intake, very limited. There are some institutions. So first shortlist the program and then we will see what is available.
Okay, sir. Sir, may I know what courses are available in York University for IT?
For IT, unfortunately, York has very limited programs. They have cloud.
Yes, sir. But in website, I'm unable to see the cloud ops.
Yes, it is a new program and the website has not been updated. So they have one new program, which is cloud operations.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. That's it.
Have it. But let me check in. I actually asked Anil last night the same question if it was updated. And
okay. And also in Conesto colleges also, I want to know the programs, sir, for IT.
Yeah. So Conestoga College, pretty much simple. What you could check, go to this. Okay. Here, if you want to go to the Conestoga College website, click international, go to the laptop. This is a laptop version. And then go to international programs and click here, credential, right? Filter, click Ontario College certificate, and you will see 84 programs and many IT programs here. There are 1-year programs, 2-year programs. Please go ahead and check.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Take care.
Yes, sir. Understood.
And
okay, sir,
yeah, you're welcome. My request to CIP students, we have a CIP page, Facebook page.
Hello, sister.
Yeah, hi. Hi,
yes, we are just in the call for the discussion for economic destination.
Yeah, sorry. So, so if you have any questions, please post in our Facebook group. We also have review page. Sai, please, if you can, I would appreciate if you can post a review there. Okay. Yeah, so we are done with Sai, I guess. So next, Sai, take care, Sai, and bye. Jenica here from Mumbai.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Jenica was here. Jenica? Jenica? I've unmuted you, Jenica.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Jenica. Yes, please.
Sir, actually, I had a word with Raj, sir. So we wanted to discuss in this call. Now, my mom is a single parent and she's a homemaker. My dad passed away it's been 4 to 5 years now. So I have my uncle who is my co-sponsorship kind of thing. Like he is giving all, he is being the sponsorship. So we wanted to know, like during visa, how should we proceed?
Yeah. So for students who are from India, Vicky, you are applying under the SDS scheme. So it is not mandatory to show additional funds. However, it's good to show the source of income. Who is providing the source of income? So if your uncle has been supporting you, right, you could explain this in your SOP. You pay your 1-year tuition fees, you do your GIC, and in your SOP, you can state that my uncle is supporting me if it is necessary for future. You're a professional. Are you a recent graduate, Jenica, or you're a professional?
Sir, I completed my graduation the year 2020. And I'm working. It's been 2 years that I'm working.
2 years that you're working. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 2 years that you're working. Okay. So, yeah. So you have some of your savings. You can say that you have some of your savings. Do you have an ITA? Like, is your salary more than 5 lakhs?
No, it's not more than 5.
It's not more than 5, right? Okay. You can provide in the statement of purpose, you can provide, and in the application form, who is supporting your application, you can indicate your parents and also others out there. And you can also write in the statement of purpose that your uncle is supporting.
Okay. Any other document that will be required?
It is your choice, Betty. It is not mandatory to provide banks. Your uncle's employment letter or income tax returns, bank statement. If you have an opportunity, you can submit that.
Yeah, I do have, like, I have a CA report of his. He is ready to like give all the documents that is required for my education purpose.
Yeah, a bank statement and CA report, income tax return, source of income, right?
Okay.
What is the source of income? Employment letter, income tax return, CA report, bank statement. These are critical.
So we need an affidavit that needs to be made, like he is going to be the sponsor, something like that.
If you want, you could do it, but it's not mandatory. When he's already providing the documents, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just that, you know, these things cost additional money, but it's not really too critical. If you're okay spending another 4,000-5,000 rupees for that, it is okay. Right?
Okay, sir. So
Okay, then
anything else that needs to be like addressed because
financials, SDS, it is very rare that financials have any issues, you know, visa refusals under SDS. It is mostly, you know, academics and choice of program. And you know what happened last year, you went for an undergraduate program and which was
yeah.
refused. Other than that, it's not really an issue.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all,
You're
sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Janika, bye. Raj, can you coordinate? Sorry, there were some spammers, and you know, I was just trying to.
Yes, I'm removing them, sir. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who did we miss now in the line, in the queue?
I guess, sir, Anto, he was from start. He or she was from start. ANT. Anto.
Anto might be. Anto, are you here? Because I did message him and he has no reply. Anto, where are you from, Anto? Can you just post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will talk to you next. You know, Anton is a very popular Russian name, so that's the reason I didn't.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yes, Anto.
It's Anto Amal.
Anto Amal, he's our student from Senegal College, and he's been with us for many months. Anto, are you in India now? How are you?
Hi, sir. I'm good. How are you doing?
I thought it was you. That's the reason I did not remove you, but I was just still wondering.
Thanks, sir. I landed today only, sir. Here in Toronto. The trip was good. Thanks for that. They actually did not ask for anything. They just checked the visa.
And they asked for your study permit?
Actually, they did not ask for that too, sir. Just they checked the visa and that was it.
So Anton is one of the students who graduated from Seneca, George Brown. He went to India. His study permit was expiring, I think, in March, right? March 23
yes.
or yeah.
Yes, correct, sir. Yeah.
He was very worried, if I go to India, will I be allowed back to Canada? Right. So for all the students who want to go to India, and if you have only, you know, if you just completed your studies and you have not applied for postgraduate work permit, you want to come back, you can. It's not an issue as long as you are eligible to apply for your postgraduate work permit or applied online and have a confirmation. You can still come back. That's good, Anton. I'm happy to hear that you were able to spend some time with your family and friends out there.
Yes,
so
sir.
how? Yeah, that's good. So how can I help you, my friend? What happened?
Sir, I was planning to apply for the PGWP today.
Okay.
I have the course completion certificate from George Brown and the official transcripts from Seneca. The internship that I was doing is still active. I can, if I'm able to complete the process today, then I was planning that I can rejoin tomorrow itself.
Yes, you can. I did the same thing as well when I first completed my, you know, when I first got my, when I started working, I applied for my graduate work permit today, and I started my full-time job from, you know, from tomorrow.
Awesome, sir. That's an amazing news to hear. And I'm in touch with Neil, sir, and I think I can take it up from there.
Yeah, sure. He might be a bit busy. Nihil is working in 2 jobs. He graduated. He's actually he graduated from Northeastern Universities previously, and he's a research analyst. He's a clinical research analyst, and he's also working with CIP in the evening. So send me, if he doesn't answer, send him a text message on cell phone, and he will get back to you. Okay.
Okay, sir. I have done that, and I'm waiting for his response. But I was wondering if I can apply on it on my own, sir. Is that possible?
Is your choice, no issues. That's still fine. Or I'll give you Sandeep's number. Okay, Sandeep is also one of our members. If you need help, Sandeep is a very experienced person. It's 8345257. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely apply yourself. No big deal in that. It's just that, for legal assistance, we pay a salary of $25 per hour, and that's for CIP students. We charge a very small amount just to, and whatever you pay, right, as some consultation fees, it goes to them as their incentive.
Okay, sir. Got it. I actually have signed the retainer agreement for the CEC. So.
Oh, that's good. Go ahead.
Okay, and that was my second question, sir. So after I
why did you start now, Anton? You still have 1 year.
Sir, I have everything except the 1 year experience. So I thought, like, who knows if there is a draw in case. My score currently comes to 439.
439, and after 1 year, it will be enough for you to get your PR. Should be fine. Okay.
Yeah, so the reason why I tried now itself was the thing was like out of the blue, if there is an opening, there was also some draw there. Yeah.
Another tier to PR or a big draw, right, with 75 points.
Exactly, that's the point. Sir. Yeah. So it's okay, right, sir, to complete the profile and put it on the board.
Sure, that is fine. Yeah.
Okay, that's the second step. So the first priority is PGWP. I'll contact something for that. Sure. And
now, if Nihilji has not answered, contact Sandeep, and he will. He's my assistant, and he will prepare everything for me to review and update on that. Okay.
Perfect, sir. That's all from my end. Have a nice day, sir.
Take care, Gautham. Bye.
Bye.
Raj, who was next, Raj?
Next, we have Sijan Dhakal, then we have Priyam.
So Surinder is
Koman.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Yes, Surinder Indori also is waiting also from last.
Yeah, Priyam Savani, and after Priyam Surinder. Okay. Guys, it's been a bit of a pain. Priyam.
Yes, then we have Sijan Dhakal.
Okay. Priyam. Yes, Priyam.
Hi, sir.
Yes, Priyam. Yeah, thanks for waiting. Yes, Priyam.
So actually, I want to apply for PGWP.
Okay, Priyam, where are you from, Beta? And what did you study?
I'm from Surat, and I have studied quality assurance from Conestoga College. My first year course completed in August 2022.
Okay.
Then I was on 4 months of break, and I was planning to take my second year course from January. Even I had applied for Canada College, supply chain management, and I got my study permit extension also. But at the last moment, they said college said you paid your fees late. That's why we have to revoke our offer letter. So basically, I have study permit extension, but I don't have any other offer letter for January. And so all the colleges are done with the offer and all.
When did you study? When did you complete your 1 year program?
August 2022.
Oh my God, August 2022. Why didn't you contact us, Priyam? There were other options now, Beta. We could have got you in Algonquin or a couple of other options. If you had got back last Monday, we could have still made it for January.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I already paid my first semester fees to Canada College, and I didn't have enough fund for applying for another college. So that's why.
If there is a situation like that, you're from Surat, Nihilji is from Surat. We always try to. There were times when students did not have money and they had some emergency situation. Our students, we take it one step further. And so abhi situation aapka, see, the problem is better, abhi Priyam, if you go for a 1-year program, you will have to be very focused, right? Where are you now? Which province are you now?
Sorry?
Where are you located now? Which city and province?
Actually, I'm in Oshawa, Ontario, only nearby Toronto.
Ontario. Okay.
Yeah, Oshawa.
Okay. Remember, you need an provincial nomination or Atlantic provinces if you are going for a 1-year program.
Actually, I have one employer who is ready to help me in PNP as well and PR as well, because they are having LMI. They are willing to help in entry-level jobs. That's why.
Okay, so you need to apply for postgraduate work permit now. Sure. Can you copy your number, Priyam, directly to me? There is a message here, or you can just send me a message on WhatsApp. Better, I'll connect you with Nihilji from our team today, and we can. So this is my number, 833-524, and.
And sir, that there won't be any issue. Like they won't say like you applied for study permit and you intended to
decided not
study
to,
and you entered that.
That's fine. That's fine. You have, as long as you have your valid status and you're applying, it should be. Rohit, I'll get back to you, Rohit. Okay.
Okay, sure. So I'll contact you on that number shortly.
Yeah, send me a message, Abhi, on WhatsApp. Can you send me a message now? I will connect you with Nihilji from our team. I'll give you Nihilji's number as well. Just give me a second.
Actually, I am in contact with Nikhil sir. Sorry, Nihil sir, and he only told me to contact with you.
Okay, that's still okay. I'll put a note to him. Okay, you have Nihilji's number, right? 8 minutes. And just let me put him a note and we can take it forward. And aapka naam Priyam, right?
I have texted you on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'll put a note to Nihilji. So your name is Priyam Savan, right?
Yes.
I don't see your yeah. Okay, what is your numbers? Just send a short message to me. Okay. Okay, yeah, I put a note to Nihilji. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Oh, okay, Priyam, should be fine, better, don't worry. Yes. Rohit, is he here? Rohit P or
Season also we have next season, I guess. Dhakal from Nepal.
Rohit, I think, has left. Unfortunately. Okay. Sijan, So after Rohit, who was it?
Sijan Dhakal.
No, Surinder was
Sijan
here as well.
Dhakal. Yeah,
Sijan and
Surinder is also there. Yeah. Surinder Indori first, then we have Sijan Dhakal. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, Surinder, yes, please.
हाँ नमस्कार जी, मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ कंफर्टेबल?
जी, हाँ जी.
हाँ मैं
Sir, this is Himanshi. Actually, we have already connected. So he's my father-in-law. He wants to speak to you about tourist visa. तो इनसे बात कर.
Sure, बेटी. Mansi, okay.
ऐसे है कि ये मेरी डॉटर इन लॉ है और एक डॉटर इन लॉ मेरी अभी वहीं टोरंटो में है.
Okay.
वो अभी पढ़ाई कर रही है, अभी उसको 5 महीने हुए हैं. और मैं और मेरी वाइफ हम चाहते हैं कि हमारा टूरिस्ट वीजा लगे या कौन सा वीजा लगे जिससे हम वहाँ उस बिटिया के पास हो आए.
Okay, Surinder ji, you know, very important for visa is finances, ties to home country, and who is the person inviting you or who are you planning. So पहले आपके बेटी का यहाँ पे status क्या है? Is she a student and what is she doing? Right, and your daughter-in-law, right, and where is your son?
मेरा सन अभी यहीं पर है, वो भी जाएगा अभी क्योंकि इनको 6 महीने ही हुए हैं, स्टडी वीजा पे गई हैं ये.
Okay, so why have you अभी तक क्यों अप्लाई नहीं किया? आपके बेटे के लिए क्यों नहीं अप्लाई किया?
बेटे ने अप्लाई इसलिए नहीं किया कि उसका यहाँ पर बिजनेस काफी बड़ा है, वो अभी वाइंड अप करने में टाइम लगेगा उसको, तो फिर जब जाना चाहेगा वो.
ओके, क्योंकि आपके बेटे यू नो यू आर गोइंग फॉर इवन दो यू आप विजिट के लिए जा रहे हैं, सोर्स ऑफ इनकम आपकी बहू के लिए योर डॉटर इन लॉ उनके पास सोर्स ऑफ इनकम नहीं है. शी इज अ डॉटर, शी इज राइट, सो शी डज नॉट हैव सोर्स ऑफ इनकम. So in this situation, Mansi beti, where are you studying, Mansi?
Yes. So she is studying in Conestoga College, Waterloo, and she is in healthcare management course.
Healthcare management. In theory, beti, you can apply for your, for your in-laws, but it is going to be a lottery, 50-50. Kyunki, your course, she's a student, she does not have a source of income. Her husband is in India, he is also not there, he does not have a full-time job in Canada. Financials of the people who are inviting you are very weak, right? And also, is Surendraji working or your father?
Yes, he's a businessman.
Yes. Businessman. My wife is also a CEO of the company.
Okay. आपका इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न्स कितना है सुरेंद्र जी?
हमारा दोनों का जो इंडिया के हिसाब से अभी ऑलमोस्ट जो हम टैक्स पे कर रहे हैं वो 10 लाख पे कर रहे हैं टैक्स. नेट इनकम 10 लाख रुपीस है, नेट प्रॉफिट ईच.
Okay. In theory, you can apply Surinder ji, but it is going to be a lottery 50-50 क्योंकि आपकी बहू जो है, she is student है, he does not have a full-time job. I think one of our students, Prem Malhotra, was also talking about his parents, right, Prem?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Prem. So, आपको अगर कोई, is there any health situation you want to be here because to support your daughter-in-law?
No, she's fine that ways. She's fine. They just want to visit there to meet her. That's it.
Okay, you can try, Betty, but again, if she had a work permit or if your husband was here, it would have been easy, but it's just her. It is a 50-50 lottery. We can
it's a dicey one.
Very dicey. I wouldn't try now.
सेकंड एक और क्वेश्चन है मेरा, 1 मिनट के लिए. अगर वो मैं बेटे को आज वीजा अप्लाई करता है, वो जो मेरी डॉटर इन लॉ है, वो अगर उनको वर्क वीजा बेटा अगर वो चला जाता है नेक्स्ट मंथ में, तो उसके कितने मंथ के बाद मुझे वीजा लगाना चाहिए फिर?
After he finds a full-time job, you could go ahead and apply. It is not mandatory, but it's very dicey, and it's good to have your son here with a proper job with a decent salary, so that You can show that, okay, my son and my daughter-in-law are here and we would like to visit Canada. If it is winter, I think it will be a bit of pain, Surinder ji. May ke liye agar plan karenge, May, June, July ke liye, it should be okay.
Okay, right.
Yeah, it's too cold there.
It is cold. Are you from Mansi? Kahan se aap beti?
Sir, I'm from Gurgaon. No?
You are from Gurgaon. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we only charge. I was in Gurgaon last month, in fact.
Oh, you could have come here, na? You would have.
We had Suchi, one of our team members. She was blessed with a son. Yeah, we also had a conference in ITC Bharat. So I was there for 4 days in Gurgaon. Yeah.
Oh.
So
whenever you're coming in Gurgaon, sir, you just meet us. You just let me know. You have my number. And you must have meet Bhanu brother also, na? Bhanu Vashisht.
Yes, we live in the same city. As well.
Yeah. So you could have come.
Yes. So your daughter-in-law Surinderji, he is Himani, right? Himanshi, sorry.
Right.
She is also my daughter-in-law, Himanshi. ये भी तैयारी कर रही है और जो पहले गई हुई है वो भी मेरी daughter-in-law है.
That is nice. Mansi, I think I have not saved your number. Betty, send me your number and I will,
Sure.
do it. And again, it's no big deal.
एक और अगर मान लो फैमिली अगर हम पीआर लेना चाहें बिजनेस इन्वेस्टमेंट वीजा वो उसका भी एक बार आप सोचना बताना क्या हो सकता है.
Surinder ji, I don't deal with business investment. आप देखिएगा सुबह से रात तक वही स्टूडेंट वीजास इमिग्रेशन.
राइट. थैंक यू.
सर ये अगर टूरिस्ट वीजा पे जाना चाहें तो भी नहीं जा सकते हैं because for that also source of income चाहिए.
Yeah, they can apply. For older people, it is still okay, but it is still dicey, 50-50. It would be if you're, because see, Himanshi, she's already here or no?
Yeah, she's there only. She has taken September intake. She's studying there and she has joined some Ayurvedic center as well as a part-time job. She's a doctor, Ayurvedic doctor.
Send me a message on WhatsApp now. Can you send me? And if you really want to try, we can go ahead and try for that. But again, I would wait until your, until your Surinderji, until your son comes in, and then we can take it forward from there.
Okay.
And at this, to be honest, it really doesn't make sense to, come here in winter, right? June, July would be a good time for you.
Better, yeah, sir. Got it. Totally. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guide, for guiding us. I have sent you a message.
Okay. So is it okay? Your name is Himanshi or Mansi, Betty?
Himanshi, sir. Himanshi.
Himanshi, I was a bit okay. So your cousin is already here.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Ask her to connect with me if she needs any help here. Okay.
Sure. I'll do that.
Okay. Take care and fingers crossed for you. Hope everything works
well. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
ऐसे है ये है कि हमारे सारे बच्चे सितंबर इंटेक तक चले जाएंगे आपके पास. मेरी डॉटर भी आ रही है, मेरी डॉटर की बेटी भी आ रही है और ये बहू तो आ ही रही है और मेरा सन भी आ रहा है वहां पर. ये सब वहां पहुंच जाएंगे.
And we'll be in touch with you.
हाँ और वहां आके जरूर मिलेंगे हम लोग.
Sure, Surinderji, pleasure.
Okay, thank you, sir. Whenever you're coming to Gurgaon, just let me know.
Sure, Betty, take care.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. I think we had Sijan. Sijan?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, hello, Sijan. Prem, let's talk to Sijan. I will get back to you. Yes, please, Sijan.
So feeling so much glad to talk to you. Actually, I'm planning to pursue postgraduate diploma course in immediate systems, and I was thinking of colleges like Conestoga, Fanshawe, and Confederation College. I think Conestoga and Fanshawe, their intake, September intake got full up. So now I think Confederation has left. So it's in Thunder Bay, and so any suggestions for me? I'm just looking for some suggestions from you. regarding applying and other things to consider.
Okay. Yeah. So, where are you from? Nepal, which city are you from, Sijan? Where are you from, Sijan? Which city in Nepal are you from?
So I'm from Biratnagar.
Okay, Biratnagar. Okay, and so what have you applied or what have you researched? What is your academic profile?
I have done my bachelor's in electrical and electronics in 2016.
Electrical and electronics. Okay, okay, triple E.
Yes, sir.
And what is the percentage in your bachelor's or grades? कैसा है आपका?
2.88.
2.88. 2.88. Okay, out of 4 or out of 5?
4, sir.
Out of 4. That is not bad. That's good. And when did you graduate?
Sorry?
When did you graduate?
In 2016.
2016. And what is your age?
Right now it's 30.
You're 30. You're married?
Sorry, no, unmarried.
You're not married. You're single. Okay. So what are you doing from 2016?
I have been in multiple of jobs, like in medical supplier company as a engineer, as a service engineer.
Okay, so you're mostly into servicing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what have you researched here in Canada? What programs have you researched? What do you want to do?
I was thinking,
remember, from the study visa perspective, Sujan, it is very important that you choose a program which is related to your current job and future career prospects. You graduated in 2016 and you already have many years of work experience. So what next, right? What are you choosing and what is the program, what you want to study?
Actually, my experiences are in biomedical equipments. So I was thinking of doing diploma courses in biomedical, but I didn't get those courses when I searched. So I thought somewhat related is embedded systems, which is interesting to me as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, biomedical systems.
Yes, sir.
Very limited, unfortunately, Sijan. You will not really, like if you're looking at a master's program, right? University of Windsor, it's very important to connect why this, what are the career prospects? Okay, so if you look at University of Windsor, they have biomedical engineering program, master's program. But again, remember, how is it connected to your current job and future career prospects?
So in servicing, we have to deal with electronics components and parts. So that's why I thought it was somewhat related.
Servicing and biomedical is too different, right? If you're looking at this in biomedical sciences graduate programs, it's, biomedical, if you look at this program, right? MS in biological sciences. Okay, biomedical, there is one university which actually had this biomedical program, but not really. I would probably say, if you were into a technical, right, it would make sense. A proper, if you were not into servicing, if you were into manufacturing or those, you could have probably looked into more. But again, biomedical doesn't match what you're doing. Okay, you're more into the servicing. You could look into the classic, MS in electronics, electrical and electronics, but biomedical would be more towards the science, life sciences. And you have a bachelor's which is more technical. Okay, so have you researched anything?
So my so you mean embedded system is not good for me? So
biomedical, biosciences is not good for you. You have to look more into the technical side. of programs.
Okay. So embedded includes electronics and somewhat IT. So I think
IT is not really. Again, you are into, see, you're working with, we are working with electronics and electrical more into the hardware side, right? You're not into the IT.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So look into programs which are classical, you have your bachelor's in electronics and look into the master's in electrical and electronics. Okay. That would probably be a pretty much easy. Second, you can look into Conestoga College has some very good postgraduate programs. You can look into Conestoga College. They have, let me just share you this link and you can just go through and you can understand. If you're looking at these programs here, Conestoga College has applied electrical motion and control management related to students who are from electronics and electrical. Applied electrical motion management into, this is into automotive side. Applied electrical motion control management, this is logistics and logistical automation. Applied energy management, energy systems control. Applied energy management, renewable energy stream. Applied energy management, residential and commercial. Applied, so these programs you could look into. It is more technical programs, not life sciences. Okay.
But masters, my GPA is I think it's quite low. Do you think it's low for masters?
So for students who are from South Asia, you have to, minimum requirement for a master's is at least 70% is the minimum, but again, most students usually require about 75%. Okay, 70 to 75%. Sometimes, when you have some work experience, maybe the universities might consider, but again, 70% is minimum. So how much would be a percentage if you convert into 100?
I think around it's 3 GP.
Yeah, if you do it in percentage.
I haven't done that, but I think it's considered around 3 GPA for 70%.
Yes. Okay. So if your admissions are very competitive here for masters, and Canada has hardly about 50 universities with master's programs, so admissions are competitive. So take your time, be in touch with Raj. Raj will be in Nepal from March. He is the manager for our Nepal. He is currently based in Mumbai, but he will be moving to Nepal from March, April.
Okay.
Be in touch with him and do some research. And it's very important. You're 30 years. You're not a recent graduate.
Yes,
and it's very important to choose a program which is in line with your current job and future career prospects. It's very important for the visa approval.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So I had seen one program like quality engineering management, and are those somewhat?
They are all generic programs and very good fit. You could definitely do it, right? You could definitely, if you're in Ontario, you can look into that. And I think there's an interesting program in Saskatchewan Polytech, technology management. I'm not sure if it is. Let me check in and see if it is okay for students from electrical, but also an interesting program. Let me see. Credential. So if for students who are looking, adult students who are looking for provincial nomination, Saskatchewan Polytech post studies, if you are studying in Saskatchewan, work experience, which it should be related to the field of study. But while you are studying, if you are doing off campus or on campus, that experience will also be considered towards your immigration. Okay. So if you see this postgraduate certificate programs here, there is, I think, technology management. Let me see the curriculum. So the postgraduate certificate in technology management will prepare challenges, business operations and strategy through the provision of technology infrastructure and systems. IT operations and strategy, there's more into a bachelor's degree in any discipline with a GPA of 70%, English language requirement. Let's see the curriculum first. So it is okay. They are okay to have students from any degree. It doesn't say IT or computer science. That is one option. And you can also look at the curriculum, business mathematics, data analytics, database design and development, enterprise networking software. It's more into it has a mix of IT and also business and data analytics, business communication. So have a look at this program and see if this is something which might interest you. Okay.
So initially, I had also considered like quality engineering management for Lambton College, but I thought it was too general, and I think
you didn't like it, right? The program, yeah. Lambton is a bit picky, but again, maybe for Nepali students, we work at Lambton College.
Okay.
Raj has shared his number. He is currently in India, but do connect with him.
Yes, sir.
And we'll take it forward from there.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
Conestoga has a process quality engineering program, good program, quality assurance. Let me show you two programs in Conestoga, 1-year programs if you are interested. And we can. Rohit, I think I missed you, Rohit. Thanks for joining back. I will get back to you, Rohit. Okay. So
it's you're saying it's more better to go to choose general programs than going for specific like electronics.
Let me just show you two programs. Again, it is your choice. I would go with technical programs more.
Okay.
Okay. Sijan, so if you look at Conestoga College, okay, here, so there are two programs. One is process quality engineering. Okay, it's a 2-semester program, and also another interesting program would be quality assurance and manufacturing management. But again, it's very important that you understand if it is relevant to your current job. Check these two programs as well. Many job opportunities as quality engineers here. You should be able to find a job. Like, check these two programs as well. If you find a program in Lambton very generic, I'm not sure. There's another college which also has a program with a co-op. Loyalist College also has quality engineering. I'm not sure if you checked. Did you check Loyalist College?
Yes, sir, I did. I did.
You did, right? So if you look into yeah, they also have this program for quality engineering management. Check this as well. Okay.
So I will, since I have a long gap, so I should consider my experience as my way for my degree.
Yeah, you should choose a program which is relevant to your experience. For example, see, I applied for, I applied for my study visa when I was 38. I'm 48 now. So 10 years ago, I moved to Canada also on study visa. And I'm actually a general physician by education. I'm a doctor. But I had a healthcare recruitment company. And I came here for business education. Okay, not medicine. So choose a program which is relevant to your current job and future career prospects.
Okay.
Okay, be in touch with Raj and we'll take it forward from there. Let me share you a group for Nepal. I'm very much looking forward to having our office functioning soon in Nepal. So hopefully might.
Surely it will, sir. It's so much helpful. This group is already so much helpful.
Thank you. Raj is also very nice. He is working day and night, and he's always here to help students. And I hope it will work out. So let me just share you this Nepal group link, and I'll send it to you directly, Sijan. Yeah, so yeah, please share it with other people, and and let's grow the Nepal group, and you guys can connect as well. Okay,
Sure,
Raj is there, and we'll take it forward from there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. So who is?
We have Premjot Manotra.
Komal was here. Did I talk to Komal?
No, sir.
So see, okay.
Komal.
Priyam, I spoke to Priyam, right?
Yes.
Priyam is our student. Okay. Raj, Sai Kumar, I think I talked to him. Sijan, I just talked to him. Okay.
We have Komal, Premjot,
I missed him.
Rohit.
Yeah.
Rohit.
So I have Rohit next, and after Rohit, I have Harika, and after Harika, I have Komal. Okay. So Rohit, are you here, Rohit? I just saw Rohit. Yeah, Rohit is here. Yes, please, Rohit.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, thanks for joining back, Rohit. Yes, please.
Yeah, so I'm from Kerala. So I recently got admission in York University School of Continuing Studies in accounting program.
Okay, are you in touch with Rasoon from our team?
Yeah.
You are. Rasoon is also here.
So I have a doubt regarding. So I paid deposit amount, like the first deposit.
Okay.
So is there any chance that I can cancel or withdraw from the program?
Unfortunately, once a deposit is a confirmation. I hope everything is okay with your family, but unfortunately, deposit for any college, not just York, any college or a university, is a confirmation that you are proceeding with your studies, and you are securing, you are confirming your seat. So in case you have any serious health issues and you are able to provide any additional, any medical or any issues what are happening, York University might take a case by case decision for refund request. But again, unfortunately, we cannot guarantee that or facilitate that. You can directly email York University. You can provide any additional supporting documentation which shows that your family is having some hardships or health issues, and they might consider, but unfortunately there is no guarantee that they do it.
So there are no other chances, right?
Unfortunately, no, Rohit. What happened, Rohit? Very unfortunate that you have to go through the situation. What happened?
No, I have some change of plan. So I am querying that. Is there any chances to withdraw from the program?
Unfortunately, no. Only a refusal, you will get back the money. Which intake was it?
It's May intake.
May intake, right? And what is your bachelor stream and percentage?
It's BCom Finance, 84%.
You're a very good student, Rohit. So change of plans. I mean, you're still considering Canada, or you just want to stay back in India?
No, I was considering Germany, so because I have good percentage of marks.
No. Please don't go for Germany. I lived in Europe all my life. My wife's brother studied in Germany, and then he just moved to Netherlands, and he is working in the European Space Agency. He's a satellite engineer. German language is very difficult. It is not a country of immigrants. Don't do that mistake. I was 19 when I left home, and I grew up in Europe. I lived there for 20 years. Rohit, there is no advantage going to these countries. Don't waste your opportunity. Getting a visa for you with your academics should be fine. And remember, even if you come here for 1 year, you have spent 15,000, 16,000, you can work and you can get your money back and you can return back to it if you don't want. But still, the experience will really be, a good positive experience if you really take up the challenge and do it. But Germany is not an option. Don't fall to trash. I've lived in Europe for 20 years before moving to Canada. Okay. You will not lose money in Canada. Remember, even if you study 8 months, you will get a 1-year work permit. And while you are studying, you can work part-time. Okay. and that will help you. Germany has very limited career prospects without learning English, without knowing German language, and it is very difficult for settlement out there. I'm not sure who told you, but Europe doesn't make sense. We are English-speaking people. And remember, if you're looking at Europe, none of the European countries are focused on immigration. Germany is actually suffering now with refugees. Initially, they have taken huge refugees from Iraq, right, and Afghanistan. And now Ukraine, huge numbers from Ukraine. They are struggling out there. The system is struggling, and it is not really an option for English-speaking immigrants. Okay, so.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have one more doubt.
Yes.
Regarding my course, I have took the first basic course of accounting, postgraduate certificate in accounting. So the courses are similar to what I took in my bachelor's, like basic ones. So is there any chances of visa rejection?
Why did you see? York has 2 courses: advanced accounting and accounting. Why did you do that?
So it was a decision regarding like the first year struggles. So if I took the basic and next year advanced, it will be go according to our plan. So that
you can give it a try, right? No harm in trying, Rohit. What you could do is you can send an email to York University. You think that the tuition fees is different, right? Advanced is only 15,000 up to 16,000. Professional accounting is only 15,000 tuition fees, and advanced accounting is about 18. Okay. But you can definitely send an email to York University saying that, see, I have an acceptance. I've already paid the deposit. However, I would be very grateful if you can consider my application for advanced accounting. If there are seats, they might consider. Okay, and see us in this email, and we will see but the problem is, York University is the only university in Toronto, and probably one of the few universities which are providing these programs. Okay, so the demand is very high. Send an email, and sometimes even in the last minute, if there are cancellations, you can request. There is no guarantee, but send an email and try it. But don't waste money. You already paid about $5,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but end of the day, coming to Canada, you will never lose money as long as you're focused, and you are putting in the efforts. You come here, you can study, and then you will have a 1-year postgraduate work permit, and whatever money you have invested, you will definitely get it back.
So, sir, if I proceed with this course, is there chances of getting visa?
Yes, of course, we have many students, because see, this program is advanced. This program is a postgraduate program. This program is for students who already have a bachelor's degree.
So I can proceed with it, right?
Definitely, we have 70 to 80%. In fact, one of my former staff who actually helped me start at Kochi office, who worked in our Kochi office, Sibin's wife, she actually had MCOM, and during those days, York was not accepting students directly to advanced accounting. They first had to do accounting and then only go for advanced accounting. So she studied accounting and then advanced accounting, and she had MCOM, and she was approved visa. She's already completed her studies. She's working as an accountant now. Okay, no harm in trying. Send an email to York University, CC us in that. If they're willing to change, that's good for you. If not, then let's go and proceed.
Okay, fine. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Rohit. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Rasul, take care of Rohit, please. Okay. Be in touch with Rasul and Sri, and if you have any questions, Rohit, please reach out.
Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah.
Okay, Rasul, thanks for joining. I know it's late out there. You and
yeah, actually, I was in I was out with my mom for some shopping, grocery shopping. Tomorrow I have to just want to I will be back to office tomorrow. So there is shopping. So in between that, Rohit connected me. I want to join in Zoom.
Sure. Okay. Okay, after Rohit, I think Prem, I hope you are not in a rush. You are in India, you can listen. Sridhar from Scarborough, I think we missed Sridhar from Scarborough. Sorry for that.
He left, I guess. He was having query regarding visitor visa, so I've shared him Sandeep sir's number.
Harika Kupala. Harika, I have Harika here, and after Harika, Anmol Patel. Anmol, I think, also left. Harika? Sorry, folks, there were just some Russian spammers out here messing up, and unfortunately.
Hi, sir. This is
Yes,
Harika. Yeah. So I am actually right now studying as a research analyst in Humber College.
Okay.
And I want to apply for another course because it's a 1-year course. So additionally, I want to apply for the other course. So Sandeep sir has told me to approach you and have a one-on-one with you. I have a few courses in my mind. One is clinical research, and the other one is regulatory affairs. So yeah, I want to apply for the colleges. I want your suggestion on in which college I should go for.
So what is your bachelor stream in percentage and any work experience?
I actually had done Doctor of Pharmacy. I'm a Doctor of Pharmacy graduate and I got 83%. I have internship in hospital as a part of the academic curriculum as a clinical researcher. And I have worked as a clinical pharmacist as well.
Clinical pharmacist. So what was your bachelor? Sorry, there's some background noise.
Doctor of Pharmacy.
Pharmacy. Okay. How do you see your career? What do you and your work experience was into clinical research?
Yeah, actually it was a part of internship. So mine is a 6-year degree. It's a PharmD. So last year we had an internship where we worked on a clinical research.
Okay.
Yeah, and one more year we had this clinic. I worked as a clinical pharmacist in KIMS Hospital, Secunderabad.
Okay, so how do you see your career now that you're in Canada, right? It how is your thought process about your future career? Where would you want to invest your time and effort?
Yeah, I'm actually more into research field. So I want to get into clinical research where I want to be conducting the trials.
Okay.
And for the
one program in research, right? You've already done your research. You should, Harika, you should connect with Nihilji from our team. He did his master's from regulatory affairs from Northeastern University, but he had experience in clinical research and he's now working in clinical research. And I think I have another student, Prabhu from Bangalore, one of our CRP students. And there's another lady also who's working in clinical research.
Okay, so got it. May I know the name? Could you please repeat the name once again?
Yeah, I'll send me a message, Amma. I'll connect you with Nihilji from my team. Okay.
Okay, sure, sir.
Yeah. So, it's so unfortunately, you already have research. So what would you want to go for second? You could go into a second career option, or you could go into programs which will enhance, generic programs like project management. It will just enhance your current resume, your current skill set. And if you want to do something, invest in a program which will give you additional career prospects, I would definitely advise you to look into, one, regulatory affairs.
Yeah.
Right. Canada imports a lots of medicine, generic medicines from India and many other countries. It has a difficult process, right? So would you invest in regulatory affairs? But unfortunately, regulatory affairs in Seneca and Humber, they only give it to domestic students as a priority, right? Conestoga and Fanshawe Conestoga College has a 1-year program in regulatory affairs. Would you be willing to relocate? Because once you live in Canada, once you live in Toronto, moving to a smaller cities might be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, that's true in terms of job opportunities.
job opportunity, you after finishing your studies, you might have to relocate to any part. One of my students recently, she got a job in Saskatchewan, but it was a work from home. She had experience. I think she had many experience in regulatory affairs, and the job, it was like 100K salary.
Okay. So what about the healthcare administration course?
It's a very
I'm
general
from
I wouldn't advise. It's just for a time pass if you want to do it. But again, it's not something which I would actually advise you, like keep it as a last option,
okay.
right? It's good if you're looking into the clinical settings, it's okay, it's kind of an add-on to your resume. But again, from serious career prospects, like if you're from pharmacy background, I wouldn't. When did you graduate, Harika?
In the year 2019.
2019. Do you see yourself moving back into pharmacy or no?
I do see, but very only I have set in the last option to move forward as a pharmacist.
Okay, because there's an interesting program in Durham College, but again, it is in Oshawa, and I'm not sure if that is something which you would be interested to look into. But Durham College, they have pharmaceutical science 1-year program. It's a high demand program. I'm not sure if it is still open, but I can still check in. So this is a 1-year program, pharmaceutical science. It's for students who are, might be a good option for you. But again, it's just like you could go for generic programs, or you could go for programs which will give you some second career prospects. Okay. So healthcare, and which institution are you looking in for healthcare 1-year program?
I actually only saw in Canada.
Okay, which institution?
September 2023, September intake. Right now I'm in second semester.
Yeah, September is already closed. Most institutions start 10 to 12 months before the start date. And this is a small institution, okay? And unfortunately, unfortunately, what Canada does is they give the first opportunity to our students who are currently studying, right? So they are students who are studying in Canada College. They apply for these programs, and also students who are from overseas, from India, and some seats are allocated to the current students here. Okay, so if you're interested, send me a message. I can reach out to Canada College and check in if they will be able to accommodate one seat if the seat is available. If not, then the other college is St. Lawrence. They have a 1-year program, I think. No, they have a 2-year program in healthcare. But again, they've had issues with some program, program offerings. They moved to one intake, and there was a big issue last year.
So in the first place, I am thinking to go for regulatory affairs, like you said, in the Northeastern University. But when I inquired about that,
it's 2 years. It doesn't make sense for you.
okay.
It's almost about $50,000.
Yeah, I saw a 1-year course which was around 24 lakhs. So yeah, that's why I didn't wanted to go for that course. Is there any other college which is offering regulatory affairs?
See, I told you, it is all about you moving out of Toronto. So for the sake of getting a good program, if you are willing to move, then Conestoga is an option. Okay. I'm not sure if September is open. I think Raj, is September regulatory affairs open, Raj?
No, sir.
No, right? I can check.
Unfortunately, not. Yeah.
I can request internally, Harika. If it is not September, then you're finishing your studies in August, right?
Yeah.
You can look in for January as well. January is not yet open. I know you would want to finish it, but again, it's all about investing your money and in a time in a right program. Be in touch with Sandeep. Try to I'm in the Zoom most of the time, but just in case you can always text me on my cell or what cell I would have better. I can, if you're
yeah, will end, I guess, by June or July. So yeah, if possible, I wanted to go for September intake.
right. No harm in checking. If it works out, well and good. If not, then no issues. Okay. So reach out to me, send me your resume, and I will reach out to my colleagues in Conestoga College if there are any cancer. Sometimes might work out. Okay. I live here. I started my career with Conestoga College, and we have many students, almost about 200 students from CIP every year in Conestoga. And college does respect us for what we are doing, and they try to help our students. So, no harm in asking. Just one email for me. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care, Emma. So I've given you my number. Send me a message, and we'll go from there and be in touch with Sandeep as well. Okay. Where are you from, Marika? Which city in India are you from? Which city in
I'm
Telugu?
from Andhra Pradesh.
Which city, Emma?
Chittoor.
You're from Chittoor. That's nice. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Harika, take care and good luck.
Thank you.
Bye. Who was after Harika?
Komal.
Komal. Komal, are you here, Betty? Komal. We had one Komal from Punjab. I'm not sure if it is a student. Komal?
Hello, sir.
Hello, Komal.
Good morning.
Good morning, Komal.
It was nice speaking with you, and also I've been waiting, but still I'm
waiting.
learning from you and how patiently you are giving answer.
It's for me, I was also a student, and I can understand there's a lot of anxiety, and first time. It's not a difficult process, but when you are new for all this, it's such a critical decision, right? Moving from one country to another country for a new career, new life. So happy to. Yeah. Where are you from, Komal?
I'm from Surat, Gujarat.
Surat Sevap. Okay. Are you in touch with Janki ji from our team? Janki ji or Nihil ji? They are from Surat.
No, I haven't contacted anyone from CIP. I directly messaged you. You asked me about the details to be shared, and I shared, but I couldn't able to get much time to be on a call. I was in an evening call with my company, so today it was a great opportunity to talk with you.
Betty, let me connect you with Janki ji from our team. I'll give you her number. Yeah, we have an office in Luxuria Trade Hub near VR Mall. Very big. Yeah, but we are a virtual platform, and we have Yash and Janki there. Nihil ji is in Canada, so Janki is taking. We are taking more. We are trying to find more good stuff, but Janki ji is doing a great job. So this is her number. And I'll also give you, I think I'm not sure if are you in our Facebook and WhatsApp group, Komal?
I'm in a WhatsApp group.
Okay, try to join Facebook as well. Use it as a research tool.
Not fan of Facebook nowadays, so I'm not logging in.
Yeah, I know, Betty, but Komal, Facebook groups mein jo hai, there's a lot of discussion opportunities where you see what is happening. It's a huge group of 50,000, but it's your choice. WhatsApp, I'll also give you a Gujarat group if you are not there.
Sure.
Yeah. So what is your age and profile, and how can we help you?
So I've done my master in IT as an integrated course. It was an integrated course, 5 years.
Okay, but just give me a second. Somebody is calling from India. Hello. Hello.
Mr. Gautham Kolluri?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Sriram Madhav, and I'm calling from Mumbai, India. Is this your WhatsApp number?
Yeah, send me a message on WhatsApp. You'll get a Zoom link, and you can join there.
Okay, I'll send you a message.
Yes, please. Okay. So I'm sorry. This is a general link. I'll give you this Gujarat group. So you're from IT background. What is your age, Komal? Yeah, Komal.
Yep. So I'm turning 35.
Yeah, what is your age with?
Turning 35.
You're 35. You're married? You have a family?
No.
No, okay. The reason why I'm asking is older the person, higher is the risk.
Chances of rejection.
Yeah, that it doesn't mean that your visa will be refused, but still it is a risk when you are single, right? I was 38 and we have many students, majority of half of the students who are applying through CIP are people with 30 plus.
But criteria is different, right?
Yeah. So what is your current job?
I'm working with one of the IT service as a consultant, full stack developer, and work from home.
What developer, Komal?
As a role is consultant, but I'm a full stack developer.
Full stack developer. Okay. Full stack developer. Okay. So why Canada and what have you researched till now?
So I tried PR earlier, I think 4 or 5 years, 4 years back, but couldn't able to get the IELTS score 8777. Somehow I missed 2 times. Then I took the break and some family issues and everything I was coping with around. I got another chance that PR won't be possible with the school and the age. So I tried with, I have been suggested with to go to study.
Okay. Okay. For study with Komal, it's very important, okay, that you choose a program which is relevant to your current job and future career prospects. So and academics are very important. So what is your bachelor's stream and percentage?
I have done like BSc in IT.
BSc in IT, and what is your percentage?
Percentage was near to 65.
Percentage is?
65.
65, BSc in IT. Any backlogs?
No.
No backlogs. Okay, that's very good. So how do you see your future? I understand you want to come to Canada.
So according, I thought about sorry to interrupt. Thought about the career and education break and even what will be the next stage in a career, either as a lead developer or architecture or project manager. Other than that, I don't think so that because of my experience and working experience, some ordinary course will be good to go with.
Okay, so but is there any specific, you have 2 options, okay? Option 1, you can go for generic programs like technology management, project management, IT, that is one. Or you can go into technical programs, which are more into new technologies, right? Cloud or cyber security or blockchain, your mobile application development, right? But again, when you have so many years of work experience, you have to be careful, in what you are choosing. There has to be a clear correlation. What next after full stack development, right? I would look into, maybe big data or artificial intelligence, right? These are good programs where you can justify that I have many years of work experience. And then, I would want to study artificial intelligence or blockchain development, new technologies which are not a repetition of what you studied and which will have a next career growth.
Wouldn't be effect to the study visa? Like they might be thinking that this years of experience, you are changing your stream.
You
Not
have
stream, but
no issues on that. See, it is your choice, Betty Komal. Either you go for technical programs or you go for generic programs like project management IT, right? What as I said, it's not easy from the visa perspective. There is no 100% guarantee for anybody applying from India or any other countries, but the visa approval rate generally is about 70 to 80%, a bit lower for adult students.
one thing is, I would like to say that when the lockdown happened, the day before that, I had a US visa appointment. I had my biometric, but visa appointment was cancelled. Still not got any date for any appointments.
What is it for H1B or a visitor?
No, visitor.
Visitor visa. It's very risky. Betty.
Yeah.
Do you have any close relatives in the US?
My mom's brother.
Okay,
My parents have been in US for 5 months during the pandemic.
Okay. So yeah, I hope you will get a positive decision. But getting back to Canada, you will have to look into new technologies if you want to invest your money in technical programs, or if you want to just go with generic programs, then it's project management IT. And also because you're 35, remember, for many students, it's not just study and go back to India. It is study, work, live. You want to live in Canada. You want to pursue a career in Canada. So it's good to look into, programs in provinces which will help you with future career prospects. Okay. I would definitely advise you to look into one, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Manitoba. These are the institutions which will help you in future career prospects. Have you heard of these provinces?
Yeah, I heard it. Anything about, like, any chances about Toronto, Ontario?
Sorry?
Any chances about Ontario, Ontario?
You can, but again, you have to understand, Betty, Ontario agar aap aayenge, so then, it is difficult for adult students here without provincial nomination. You will require an employer supporting you with a provincial nomination of global talent. Okay. So yes, possible. Ontario, Toronto, Waterloo. I think I showed you the video about the city of Waterloo if you were there. This is the home of Google Canada. They are institutions, 2-year programs. Loyalist offers 2-year programs. So they are pretty good options. If you can share your number directly to me or text me, if you can just put a hi in WhatsApp, I'll connect you with Janki ji and we can go ahead with the program discussion. But I want you to take your time and understand, because this is new for you. You've never been, this is all new. So take a couple of days time, research, read, connect with people, and then, then connect, talk to Janki ji and you will understand. Okay. Send me a message on WhatsApp, just a short hi, and I'll give you Janki ji's number.
Sure.
And we'll work from there.
And so last question, any chances for PNP? Can I go for it? I know the points are quite less, but.
Sorry?
PNP, PR, any chances for that one?
It is going to be difficult, but things are a lot changing and it is going to be difficult. You will need an employer to support you. Okay, you will need an employer to support you for PR. And again, you don't have an employer. I think we had one student recently who was doing cybersecurity in Europe. He was able to find an employer. They really appreciate him and they are applying for the global talent stream. So it all depends on your capabilities when you come here. And if you want to take the risk and come here to Ontario, it is good. Maybe if it doesn't work out for a second program, you can move into another province if you still have the patience and if things are not clear. Okay. So, but there are options. Okay. Again, take your time, My policy usually is, if it is the first time, I always ask the applicants to take 2-3 days time, research, and if they're 100% confident to proceed with us, then we'll take it forward.
Yeah, I have messaged you on WhatsApp, and we'll be in touch with.
Komal, okay, yes, Komal Gajjar. Do you have any relative? I have a few students with last name Gajjar. Did anybody advise you about this, Komal?
Yes.
Komal, who is it?
My brother.
What is your brother's name?
Karan. You know him.
I know him, Karan, very well. Karan Gajjar, I think he studied in Humber, right?
Correct one.
I know him very well. Papa se bhi baat kiye the hum shayad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Yeah.
Papa with my parents.
Well, he found a job, if I'm not mistaken, and your younger sister is also here, right?
No.
What is it, or who was it? I don't
No.
remember. Yeah, okay, or a cousin maybe, I don't remember. But Karan, I know that. Karan Gajjar, I know him. He was with us many times. And for Humber, we actually don't get paid for Indian students, but we still help him.
Yeah, but you help a lot. And my parents visited him in last year, September.
Oh, that is nice. It was very nice. Give my regards to Dad. He used to call a couple of times when Karan was in the process.
Yeah.
That's nice. Always happy to see our former students or relatives getting back to us. It's nice. Well, I hope everything works out for you, and your brother is here, and I'm sure he will be getting his PR. You will get additional 15 points for that. So I hope
Yeah.
help us.
He applied for PR, yet to get any information. I told him that you can directly call to CICA website or toll free.
As long as he meets the requirement, Komal, he will get it, but no big deal.
Yeah, the file is in progress.
Should be fine. It'll there. He will get there. There's not really much we can do to expedite. There's so many people and applications pending, right?
Correct.
Okay, I've copied you Janki's number, Komal. You know everything about us, and I'm sure बहुत बार बात किए होंगे, Papa. I think it was a bit of a slow process at one point with Humber, but let's take it forward. If you're interested, think about it and reach out to me.
Sure. Just a last information, like Karan was the reason he pushed me for go with the student visa. I was not. I'm really not keen.
When there are 2 lakh students from India alone, like Karan, looking for jobs. There are many people who are 30 years as well, like you, who are here also on study visa with a lot of skill set, right? And when there are 4 lakh immigrants coming in, not many employers are interested to hire somebody who is from overseas, who they have never met, and sponsor them for Global Talent Stream or for LMIA. They're not interested.
I know. Yeah, that part is quite difficult.
That path is very difficult, Komal.
So it was always like I'm already done my master. I don't want to study more. So
if it was so easy, right? Things should have been okay. Even I am 48 and I came 10 years ago on study visa from Europe. It's unfortunate. We have to do what we have to do, but it comes with a lot of headache and cost. But that's the way things are.
Yep.
Thankfully, we are about US, right, Komal? If it was in US, at least Canada, there are some opportunities. Look at US. There are only 65,000 visas for professionals like you and 20,000 visas for masters graduates from the US. And there are people in the US who study 2 masters, PhD, and I have seen people who lived in the US on F1 and OPT for about 10 years. Just waiting for the H1B to pick up. We don't have people complain about the Canadian immigration, but again, let them compare with the US. There are people waiting for 15, 20 years to get the green card, and H1B is a lottery, right? UK as well, people have to work for 5 years and have to find an employer to support them for the sponsorship. And only after 5 years, they can apply for all this. Right? So Canada much better in this. So, well, take your time, Komal, reach out to Janki and we'll take it forward from there. Okay?
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
You're
It was
welcome.
nice talking with you.
Nice talking to you as well, and give my regards to your parents.
Yes, sure, definitely.
Bye. I'm sorry. Guys, I am locking this meeting and I'm not, so that I can finish with you guys. So please, if other students who are listening to the Zoom at 12 o'clock, usually we lock. Today it's a bit late, but if you have any questions, please post in a WhatsApp group, Facebook group, or join the Zoom meeting tomorrow. Okay. So who was after Komal?
We have Premjot, then we have Tejasvi, then we have Mohsin Razak.
Okay. Okay. After Premjot, it was Motion, right?
Yes, and then we have Tejasvi.
Okay. Prem, Prem is actually a student.
Okay.
Yeah, Prem was in Centennial York through CIP. Prem?
Hello, I'm here.
Where are you, Prem? How are your parents and how is your India trip? A very long trip.
Very long trip there. I'm still in India. I'm flying next Wednesday.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I'll be back then. So yeah, it's been long due. I took this long trip.
It's
the chance.
okay. I hope you got engaged और कुछ लड़की देखे होंगे शादी के लिए.
अरे काश भैया नहीं मिली अभी तक.
That's fine. So for visitor, see, for parents visa, Prem, you definitely apply. When is your postgraduate work permit expiring?
It is expiring this October.
This October, and so see, your PR should be coming anytime now, right? It's only a question.
That is also one question I had for you. So I passed my medical on the November 4th. That is the exact date. On the November the 4th, I passed my medical. Then just 3 days ago, I had returned to my local MP to just go and check the status, and he gave me the exact status, and he asked me to wait. So there is no movement after that. That is one concern. But because it's been almost 2 years now that since we applied. So we applied in July, and we are almost hitting Feb now. So that is also one concern. And now that my work permit is expiring in October, should I go ahead and apply for the extension of work permit to be on the safer side, so that I don't lose my job on that? And the second question was, how do I go ahead and apply for the parents' visa?
Okay, so two options. I would see, when you are on a postgraduate work permit and you want to apply for your parents, there's a bit of a risk with refusal. But once you are a PR, it's pretty much easy. How urgent is this situation with your parents? Like, Mummy, Papa ko, is this something you want? Because see, this is winter. There's no sense to bring parents now at this time, right?
हाँ, ऐसा कोई urgent नहीं है भैया, ऐसा कोई urgent नहीं है. मेरा एजेंडा क्या था? अभी मैं अप्लाई करूंगा तो कम से कम 4, 5, 6 महीने लगेंगे. तो जुलाई अगस्त तक they could come. तो वो वाला मेरा thought process वो था. तो मैं अभी अप्लाई कर दूंगा तो तुरंत तो आने वाला है नहीं, because they are taking longer time to get back to us with whatever decision they want to give. So that was my agenda.
Okay.
So, but because my work permit is expiring in October, and I have not received any updates from these guys. And also, as per the people who have applied in PR to PR in category, they could go ahead and apply for an extension. Should I go ahead and do that to be on the safe side?
Yeah. I would advise you to go ahead and apply for an extension. Once you are back.
Right. So once I come back, I will definitely reach out to you कि मतलब वो apply करना है. तो मतलब कैसे होगा भैया? मतलब वो लोग, even if these guys do not give me a decision, say in the worst case scenario till October, and I'm reaching to my my expiry of my work permit, like how would that work? Would I be in the situation of losing the job or what?
No, nothing at all. You don't really have to worry about that. You can apply for your, once your application is already in a PR, you can apply for the extension. No big deal on that, right? Bridging work permit and also, for TR to PR, it's a pretty much extensions. You will get it. No big deal. Okay.
So you bridging work permit apply karu bhaiya, because according to these guys, if your application is in process, you could get an extension of 1 year. Plus, in my situation, because my passport was expiring in October, in originality of my eligibility, I would have actually gotten till January 2024. Because my passport was expiring in October 2023, they gave me the work permit only till October 2023.
You cannot get two. Okay. So,
okay.
Yeah. So you see, if because of your passport frame, if you would get an additional 4 months extension, right? From November, December, January of your post work permit. Or if you after coming here, you'll get an additional 12 months. I mean, there is no rush. You can come here, you can take your time, and if you don't get a decision, you can apply maybe in the summer, June, July. Or if bringing your priority, then you can apply now, and once you get your extension, then you can apply for your parents visited. But again, it's a bit risky at this time applying for visitors, but come back and let's connect when you are here. Okay.
ठीक है भैया, मैं आपको next Thursday, Friday, Wednesday I'll land in the morning. So that day probably I'll get back to work, and then Thursday, Friday, weekend पे call करूँ मैं आपको?
Sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, nice talking to you, and sorry to keep you waiting. Take care.
No problem. Just one question there, भैया. So what do you think कि मतलब अभी ये जो PR आएगा, अभी कब तक आएगा? What is your guess?
I think probably a couple of months more at most, maybe 1-2 months.
March तक you think there will be a decision?
Yes, it's been 2 years. It will be 2 years till March, and I think it should be done.
ठीक है भैया, I'll give you a call directly once I'm back. Okay.
Sure. Take care and have a safe day.
जी भैया, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Mohsen Razak. Here, Mohsen? Yes. Mohsen? Yeah, Mohsen, and I think after Mohsen, we have Tejasvi here after Mohsen. I'm not sure. Mohsen, I've unmuted you, Mohsen.
Yes, Tejasvi, sir.
Yeah, Mohsen and Tejasvi. Mohsen, can you hear me? Okay, let's talk to Mohsen. Hello, Mohsen.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, please, Mohsen. Yeah. It's always many people out here, and we talk without charging any consultation fee. So there are many people in Canada who also reach out to us. Yes. Where are you from, Mohsen?
So basically, I am from Pakistan, Islamabad.
Islamabad. Are you in touch with Arslan from our Pakistan team, Mohsen?
No, I am not in touch with him. Can you please make in contact with him?
Sure. We have many people from Pakistan. We have many students from Pakistan. I am, I'm planning, hopefully in Karachi and in Lahore, we are planning offices there. Let's hope it works out. Thankfully, Pakistan, the visa approval rate compared to many years has really improved, and
yes,
getting better, but let's see. So let me just connect you with Arsalan, and I will also share you a few links for PK. Just give me a second. There's a WhatsApp group, Mohsen. I'll send you this link, and if you can just join there, you can also see Arsalan, and I will also give you his number. Arsalan.
Okay, I'm in that group.
Very nice person. He's been here with us for almost 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice person, long time with us. And let me just connect you with Arsalan. So please go. How can we help you?
So basically, I am a recently graduated mechanical engineer.
Okay.
I have CGPA of 3.09.
That is very good. Of 4?
Yes, out of 4.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Any work experience, Mohsin?
No, I have not I do not have work experience because actually I graduated in July 29, July last year.
Okay. Mohsin, आप पुश्तो हो? Are you a Pushto?
No. We are Punjabi.
Punjabi, okay.
Yes.
I had a very good friend Ali, and your language reminded me of him. Okay. बचपन में था मेरे साथ पढ़ता था. But anyway, so getting back, we're okay. So what have you about Canada, and have you shortlisted anything?
Yes, actually, first I was thinking about Germany and Australia and all of things, but the Canada suits me as of my PR purpose, and of course we have to move the family there, and other countries are not, citizen friendly.
I think you were there when I was talking to a person from,
Yes.
Yes, not really an option. Europe is not really.
All of your chat,
Yeah. Okay. Good. So what have you shortlisted?
So basically, I want to go in Ontario. There's a University of Windsor and Laurentian University. The problem with Windsor University that I am thinking is I want to pursue my master's in industrial engineering. And there is also one program, mechanical engineering in automotive specialization. So I was thinking that whether I should go for industrial engineering or a mechanical automotive, because Windsor is an automotive city, so it has a
Canada. For example, I live in Kitchener-Waterloo in a place called Rcic, which is like Tri-City, and just about 8 minutes from my home, we have the Toyota factory here.
Okay.
Okay, and Honda has a factory in Alliston, I think. And Jeep has a factory in Ford has a factory in or General Motors in Alliston. So Canada, in Ontario, there are Oshawa also had a factory there, and they are moving it to an electrical. General Motors, I think, or Ford. So there are options here, but again, industry, you find industries everywhere.
Yes, so these industry does require industrial engineer also. What do you see its scope of industrial engineering and mechanical automotive? How do you compare them?
Mohsin, it is your choice, right? Canada you will eventually find a job. It is only a question of time. It will depend on your expertise, your skill set, and your hard work. Okay. The easiest, I'm not an expert in all when it comes to the jobs, advising you on jobs in this. But what I suggest you is start with LinkedIn. Okay. Look into the job postings and see what they are looking for in graduate, right? What work experience, what education they are looking, and that will give you an idea as to the number of the jobs available in the industry. What are the jobs available? What are the requirements? Start with LinkedIn. That is the best for you to research as to the jobs, right? We work with University of Windsor. We officially work with University of Windsor. We provide services for our students. We don't charge anything for students who apply in our partner institutions.
Got it.
Yeah, so please reach out, and we'll be happy to help you. But I'm sure we've had many mechanical students who graduated, and with my heart on with my hand on my heart, I'm telling you, for the last 13 years, if you plan things properly, if you're a hard worker and you have the skill set, getting a job in Canada is only a question of time. With hard work, you will always find a job. That's not an issue. It is not a situation in like UK where it is overflooded. It is not a situation in the US where you're struggling with the H-1B visa. It is not like in Australia. Canada, definitely possible. But again, do your research, put in your effort, and you would end up. Your academics are good.
So you are also
sorry, we were peaking at the same time. Do you have any backlogs?
No, I don't have.
That is very good. Okay.
Do I have to cover that 5 to 6 months of gap? Like I graduated in July, but I got my degree in December last year. So it's 4 to 5 months gap. So do I have to cover it?
You don't have to cover. You're a recent graduate, but from the express entry, right? If you have from the employment prospects, from the visa perspective, from the future perspective, if you have an internship or a job, doesn't matter the salary, it will be an advantage for you.
I got that. So if I say I go to September intake and can I have some internship experience of 1 year from my country? Like, do they require pay slips or something like that? Or I can do internship and consider it as 1 year experience for express entry while I am in Canada?
Mostly that, that really has to be official, right? There has to be pay slips and also bank statements coming to your account, official. Right? If you're able to get that, it is fine. But again, you don't really have much time, right? You might be lucky for September. If not, maybe for January, but still you will not be completing 12 months.
I got that.
Okay. So
I have last question. When we get the PNP in Ontario, for example, we have PNP in Ontario master's stream. So when we get that PR, do we have to do some sort of job in that PR period to get the citizenship, or just we get the PR and we are done with citizenship?
Citizenship you only get after living in Canada for 5 years. So you get PR, right? There is a PR requirement, okay, residency requirement for citizenship.
Oh, got that.
Yeah, so you just cannot residency requirements. Canada, let me just show you. Okay, so here this is the official link from IRCC, and it will show you how long must you stay in Canada to keep your permanent residency status and apply for PR. You must have been in Canada for 730 days in 5 years. Sorry, not for 5 years, but 730 days for 5 years. So 2 years in 5 years, you have to live in Canada. These 730 days might not be continuous. You can stay abroad, you can come back, but in 5 years, in 5-year cycle, if you consider, you have to be 730 days in Canada to keep your PR status and apply for citizenship.
I got that. Thank you so much.
Okay. Once you come, यहाँ पे शादी होगी, बच्चे होंगे, स्कूल जाएंगे, तो you will not even think of going back except for vacations.
I got that. I got that. So, yes. Can I change my what do you recommend? Sure, I am single right now, and if I apply right now, can I change my status after applying, getting the visa? If I get the visa, can I change my martial status? Does it have any impact or not?
See, अगर आपको शादी करना है, तो अभी कर लो. अगर बाद में आप करेंगे, तो then you will have to apply for spouse open work permit for your wife. Right? We support, I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and we support our students with spouse open work permit until PR for Canadian experience class. Okay, Canadian class. Even for CIP students who apply in a partner institutions, if you get married, we only charge like $100 for spouse open work permit. It's pretty much try to support. So yeah, share me your number. I will pass it to Arsalan and he will connect with you, Moshe. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will pass it to Arsalan and do connect. You can see Arsalan in the group as well. Just post a short hi and I will connect you with Arsalan, and we officially work with
so I can fully trust Arslan on your behalf, yeah?
Yeah, we work. I mean, whatever happens, he will report to me, and all the documentation and everything I check.
Okay.
Okay, I've put a note to Arslan. Mohsin from Islamabad. Okay. Yeah, so he will connect with you tomorrow, Mohsin. Thanks for joining and have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, copy those links. Pakistan ki, I've shared you that link as well.
Yes, I have seen.
Okay. Yeah, Tejasvi, I think I have Tejasvi after Mohsin. Tejasvi?
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Amma. Thanks for waiting, Tejasvi. Yes, please.
Hi. So yeah, before getting into the actual topic, I got to know you about from Yagnika and Saliha. So they suggested me that you should definitely talk to Gautham, sir. It's regarding my PR. So let me explain you the situation. So right now, with this April, I'll be completing 2 years of my work experience in NOGB.
Okay.
And right now, my PR score is 440 with 1 year of experience. I think with 2 years, I think it will go to the max of 450. So, I mean, I have my work permit up until 2023 January. So, I mean, I would like to take suggestions from you.
What did you study here, Tejasvi?
In Conestoga, I did ITBA, Information Technology Business Analysis.
Okay, and your work permit is expiring in Jan 23. This
That's
month.
right. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
very
no, no,
good.
no, no. No, not this month. Oh, I think it's 2024. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I have 1 more year, but I'm kind of little concerned with the scores that we are having right now, right?
Have you completed your 1 year work experience?
Yeah, I have completed. With
You
this
have
April, I'll be 2 years.
2 years, and what would be your CRS score?
450. 450.
Okay,
I
work
don't
on
have
your.
any.
You don't have any work experience from India, right?
Yeah, right.
And how about your English, Tejasvi? What is your IELTS score?
I mean, speaking was 8.5 and listening was 7.5. Reading and writing, I got a very bad score. That's where I've lost my score in.
Try self-pay,
Yeah.
and what you could also do is, look to move to Alberta. Alberta has a very good provincial nominee program for tech candidates. BCPNP is also good. You can look into these two provinces, right? And if you improve your English, maybe there'll be targeted draws. In Ontario as well. Maybe you might be lucky, but you might have to improve your English here. Okay, so keep your keep your options open. I would definitely advise you to look into BCPNP options, Alberta Tech program. There where they have an accelerated program. And last option, again, I'm not sure if your employer would be interested to support you, but Global Tech, Global Talent Stream, you could also apply for a work permit to get an extension for 3 years. Okay, but there is a salary requirement. There are jobs out there which you will have to look into that. I'm not sure if a business analyst is there, but please go through that. And but again, the best option I would say is to work on your English. That is one. Second, make sure that you look into the PNP options in Alberta and BC PNP. Look for options out there. If
Yeah, sorry. If at all, my option is only Ontario. If at all, I think that I'm confined to Ontario, then what would be the score that you would suggest for me to have?
I think you should be okay. If you look at this express entry draw now, let's go through this express entry draw, right? So if we look at the last invitation, last round, right, and the distribution here, so you're looking at, there are 64,000 people with 451, and it will keep on adding. So they are almost about I would say about 70,000 plus people, right? So if we have 5,000 draws every year, every draw, and based on what is happening, it might take another 4 to 5 months, for the CRS to come down. You see, for there's a huge 461 to 470. There are 20,000, 11,000. There's almost about 16, 20, 11, and 3. So to get down to 451, it might be difficult because there'll be more people adding up into the pool. I think 461 to 471 is probably where it might stop. And second, they might be targeted draws for IT professionals or targeted draws for international students under CEC. You might be lucky, but I think you should try for 461. At least 461 to 471 is what you should keep trying.
Okay.
Yeah, try CELPIP. I did. I think I took CELPIP when I did my immigration license. English is a requirement there, and it was pretty much easy. I felt it was easier.
Oh, rather than IELTS?
Yes,
Okay.
give it a try. I mean, keep altering. Whatever you feel. Sometimes it's some of the questions you might not feel comfortable answering. You might lose the point. Sometimes it's a question of not just practice, but also like sometimes. So keep trying both the tests and it might work out.
Okay. And one more question. So we can get LMI, LMEI, LMIE. I'm not sure. Even that.
It's your employer who has to support you. For LMIA, your employer has to prove that, there are requirements from the employer. You have to show that you are necessary for the business, the company revenue, $1 million if you're in Toronto, and a minimum of 5 people working. So it's a bit of a pain. Not all employers do that. And for the legal services, we don't do LMIA, but there are lawyers who pay $20,000 for the process. It is an extensive process, paperwork.
Okay.
Okay. So LMIA is not an option, but you can look into Global Talent Stream if you're. I'm not sure, to be honest. If your IT business analyst position is.
Yeah, mine is business quality analyst. It should be IT.
It should be. There are different IT jobs in that list, approved list. So, but work on your English. That is the most realistic option for you.
Yeah, working on English, right? Yeah.
That's what is going to help you. Okay. But again, I think international students, the government of Canada, it's a huge revenue, 20 billion. Revenue, and it is there's a lot of pressure to increase the points or provide a stream for international students. Increase the points for Canadian experience, or what I hear is they're trying to come up with pathways, and even with the targeted draws, they might be more CEC draws. So fingers crossed, you will get it. But again, be flexible, right? I know you are here in Ontario. You might have been in a relationship, or you just like Toronto and you want to live here.
Yeah, I have my family, everyone, friends here, right? So
PR is PR, so you will have to
PR is PR. That's right. Yeah.
look into Alberta and BCPNP. That could be your last option in worst case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, then take care.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. After Tejasvi, it was Amit. Amit, North India Group link. Sorry, Amit, I think he's left. Rohit, Rasoon, Prem. After Prem, Sridhar, I checked in. And Mohit, are you here, Mohit? Mohit is not there. Motion, Raj, Motion. So guys, I don't see any of you here. So kindly request you to post a short message and the city you are from.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. I don't see anybody. Okay, Pratik. So Pratik, yes, please, Pratik. Yes, Pratik. Yeah, I've unmuted you, Pratik. Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. Hi, sir. Hi. So I'm in Canada itself as of now, and
Okay.
I came as an international student last year to Conestoga College and Big Data Solution Architecture course, and I graduated in April last year. So since May, I have been working as a data engineer in one of the IT companies. So my question is regarding my PR. So I'll be completing my 1 year of experience in May, but I received my work permit, my open work permit in the month of August. So my first question is, will my duration from May to August will be considered in my experience, Canadian experience, or my experience will start from like the day I have received my work permit?
Okay. You're not in a Facebook group, Pratik? Facebook,
Uh,
WhatsApp group?
no, I recently joined the WhatsApp group, the one you just pinged in the
Okay.
chat. Yeah.
Okay, the Facebook to join. Yeah. So we've discussed this many times. So your eligibility to work in Canada full-time starts from the day you apply for your postgraduate work permit, and it will be considered for towards your Canadian work experience. So the day you applied for your postgraduate work permit and you started working, you can count from that day.
Okay, great. So my second question is, since like my 1 year work experience, Canadian work experience will be done in the month of May itself. So is it the right time? Shall I start my all the things documented and start my process for the PR?
You don't have to wait until then. You can always, uh, you could also, uh, you could do it anytime.
Okay, so what would you suggest? Or shall I go ahead and start the process as soon as possible?
Yeah, you can. You already have your West, you have your IELTS, right?
Yes.
No issues, then you could go ahead and start it. It's a straightforward process, but if you still need any help, you can always reach out to, where are you from, Pratik? Which city in India are you from?
I'm from Delhi.
You're from Delhi. I'll give you Nihilji's number. He's from our team, cipimmigration.com. And I'll give you Nihilji's number. You can connect with him if you need any help. I have Alex from my team, who is an RCIC. He's the manager of our immigration team. And he takes up personal meetings for all immigration cases. But I am also sometimes there based on my availability, but you can. Yeah. So there's no reason for you to wait if you meet the eligibility, and because there's also this cutoff. Every time you see the draw, there is a cutoff date, right? So whoever created the profile on this date, if they have the same score, will receive the ITA.
Okay,
Okay.
and just to confirm one last thing, sir. So I am planning to go back to India for my marriage, like in the month of May itself. So once I have applied for my PR, so am I eligible to fly back to India, or do I have any restrictions?
No restriction. See, once you get married, you will have to update your express entry profile. Okay, you have to add your wife to your profile, and that's it. But you have your postgraduate work permit. Applying for creating a profile in express entry is not something which will uh, you know affect your returning back to Canada.
Okay,
Okay.
so if I'm getting married in the month of May itself, so I have applied, if suppose I have applied for my PR, I have created my express entry pool and I have applied. So my score is like currently my score is somewhat around 485 or 490. And if I have if I'm getting married in the month of May, and then I have to update my documents in the portal as well. So will my score be affected, or still it's going to be considered the same?
It depends on your wife's IELTS score, education, work experience, and you can just go through the CRS tool. If not, then if you want to just have some legal support here, you can send an email. schedule a meeting with myself or Alex, and we can take it forward in a personal meeting. We can go
Okay,
through
so
this.
it's not like what I was assuming was like if I have created my profile in the pool and if I'm getting married after that, so it won't harm my score since I have already.
You will get points for there are points also for your wife's education, English skills, work experience as well. So there are points on there, and it will affect. Might not be big time, but still it will affect. You just have to go through the CRS score and put your wife's
Yes, I
details.
have gone through the portal. Yeah, CRS2.
Yeah, so it's pretty much straightforward, Pratik.
Okay, so how do I get in touch with you guys? Like if I have to go proceed further with my PR application through you guys, because I had one of my friend who like referred me to you. His name is Taran Gupta, and there's also one friend like Meenal. I guess she recently got her
I know.
PR.
She recently got her mail. I asked her to call me, but she didn't call me after getting a PR.
Okay.
Ready, partying and going to gym everywhere and updating, but not calling me.
Yeah.
That's fine. Give my regards to her, and then sure, please, happy to help you, Pratik, and send an email here, and we will take it forward. Okay.
Okay, so this is the email that I have to.
Yeah, you can email or you can call Nihilji in the afternoon. He's busy now, but you can connect with him. But reach out to a team and we'll set up a meeting. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, Pratik. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
After Pratik, it was Venkatasai Ramareddy.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello. Can you hear
Yes,
me, sir?
I can hear you. Are you the one who called me from Mumbai?
No, sir. I am from Hyderabad. I think today morning Anil sir have messaged you regarding.
Okay, just give me a second, please. Hello.